Good evening, and welcome to James Vandergrift Stadium and tonight's Warrior football game with Miamisburg. Tonight, we will honor our seniors and their parents for football, marching band, ROTC, cheerleading, golf, tennis, and cross country. Lebanon High School and the athletic department are proud of these seniors. We wish them luck and success in their futures. We'd also like to acknowledge all of our coaches of fall sports and administration. For football, head coach Sean Lamb, assistant coaches Josh Eldridge, Chad Kyle, Darren Kuntz, James Watts, Chuck Ween, Mike West, Matt Higgins, and Jeff Swanson. The cheerleading coaches, Bethany Lamb, Connie Dooning, Ann Miranda, and Kendall Nash. Boys golf coaches, Lee Day and Jay Mino. Girls golf coach, Pam Russell. Girls tennis coaches, Steve Florence and Pete Huselbush. Cross country coaches, Tom Heffel and Ryan Pubens. Warrior Band of Pride, David Iannelli. ROTC, Claude Keeling and Michael Thiegert. LHS Principal, Dr. Sam Eisen, and of course, Director of Athletics, Joe Roberts. Now let's begin the announcements with our senior members of the LHS football team. First, Brandon Killen. Brandon is escorted by his parents, Mike and Tina Killen. Brandon has been playing football for 3 years at LHS. He is involved in wrestling, and Brandon would like to thank his family, friends, Rachel, and Fred. Next, Sean Addison. Sean is escorted by his aunt, Carla Hoffmeyer, in place of his mom, Lisa Addison, who is in the hospital, and his dad, Mike McDonald. Sean has been captain for 2 years. He was first team All-MML as a junior and honorable mention All-SW Southwest Ohio. Sean is 2000 class president, National Honor Society member, Big Brother mentor, and a leader of the Fellowship of Christian Students. He plans on playing college football and majoring in psychology with a minor in religion. Julian Arbaiza, escorted by his mom, Debbie Gutierrez. Julian has played football for 2 years and track. He is also a member of the Spanish Club for 2 years. Chris Ashcraft, escorted by Dan and Pam Ashcraft. Chris has been a football player for 2 years. He has been an honor student and wants to thank everyone for their support. Next, Trent Burns. Trent is escorted by his parents, Doug and Jean Burns. Trent has been a football player for 4 years and has been involved in basketball and tennis. Trent is 2007 president of Student Council, vice president of NHS, and participates in the War Zone. His academic awards have been the Superintendent's Award and Honor Roll. His athletic awards have been the second team MML and Mr. Versatile. Trent would like to thank all the fans for their support and as well as his family and friends. He says, "I love you and thanks for always being there for me." Next, we have Adam Campbell. Adam is escorted by his parents, Scott and Deanna Campbell. Adam has been a football player for 4 years. He is a 4-year member of Lebanon Singers. He's also involved in drama and has had lead roles in the Lebanon High School plays of Oklahoma and Greece. He has received awards in football and Ohio Music Education Association. Adam is exploring several colleges and their football programs. He will be majoring in criminal justice and attending the police academy. Next is Josh Chasteen. Josh is escorted by his parents, Ron and Kathy Chasteen. Josh is in his 3rd year at LHS football. He has participated in tennis and is president of the War Zone. He is a member of Student Council and president of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Josh has been on the honor roll and received the Scholastic L and Scholar Athlete Awards. Josh would like to thank his family and friends for their support. Enjoy the game and go Warriors. Next we have Tyler Crockett. Tyler is escorted by his parents, Steve and Melissa Crockett. Tyler is a senior football captain and has been a football player since 3rd grade and all 4 years at Lebanon High School. He is involved in Student Council and has received the Scholar Athlete Award and has been on the honor roll. Now we have Garrett Flint. Garrett is escorted by his parents, Steve and Amy Flint. Garrett is a second-year football player and has been involved in basketball, French club, and has volunteered for Interfaith Homeless Shelter for 5 years. Garrett has been on the honor roll every 9 weeks through high school. He has been a scholar athlete in football and basketball the last 3 years. Now we have Curtis France. Curtis is escorted by his parents, Gregory and Jennifer France. He has been a football player at LHS for 1 year. He participates in Spanish Club and Warzone. He is a Silver Star Award winner and has received perfect attendance and honor roll. Curtis hopes to attend Miami University or Wright State University in the field of pharmacy. Next, we have Jonathan Furbush. Jonathan is escorted by his parents, Perry and Lisa Furbush. He has been a football player for 2 years at LHS, and he also participates in track. Next, Jacob Gilbert. Jacob is escorted by his parents, Billy and Dana Gilbert. Jacob has been a football player for 2 years at Lebanon High School and is involved in wrestling and baseball. He has also been on the honor roll. Tyler Kerr is escorted by his parents, Bill and Krista Kerr. Tyler has been a football player for all 4 years at Lebanon High School. Ben Mauser is escorted by his parents, Jeff and Beth Mauser. Ben has been a football player for 3 years at Lebanon. He also participates in track, where he was a state qualifier for the 4x100 and the 4x200 at Bellbrook. Chris Meinshot is next. Chris is escorted by his parents, Rob and Lori Meinshot. Chris has been a football player for 2 years at Lebanon, and he also participates in basketball. Mark Mesner is escorted by his parents, Bill and Pat Mesner. Mark has been a football player for 4 years at Lebanon. He is involved in track for all 4 years, and he has participated in the regional, state, and national events. He is an athlete for the Warren County Special Olympics and attended the National Special Olympic Games in Ames, Iowa, where he won a gold medal in swimming. Mark is in the landscaping program at Warren County Career Center and hopes to get a job in that field when he graduates. Mark would like to thank the coaches and players at Lebanon High School for letting him be a part of the team. Next, we have Jason Mickelson. Jason is escorted by his parents, Kent and Sherry Mickelson. He has been a football player for 3 years at Lebanon High School. Jason also participates in basketball, FBLA, and student council. He has received the Scholar Athlete Football and Player of the Week awards. Jason says thank you for all your support. Kyle Miller is next. Kyle is escorted by his parents, John and Marie Miller. Kyle has been a football player for 4 years at Lebanon High School. He participates in wrestling and track. Kyle says, thanks, Mom and Dad, for believing in me all the way. David Moeller is escorted by his dad, Walt Moeller. He has been a football player for 2 years at Lebanon and has received perfect attendance and honor roll awards. Zach McDaniel is escorted by his great-grandparents, Donald and Betty Suiters. Zach has been a football player for 3 years at LHS, and Zach says, it's been fun. Now we have Joe Overby. Joe is escorted by his parents, Charles and Lisa Overby. Joe has been a football player for 3 years at Lebanon. He is involved in basketball and has been on honor roll, has received 2 varsity letters in football and basketball, and 4-time Scholar Athlete awards. Joe would like to thank his family and fans for their support. He also likes to thank the coaches and teachers for working with him to get better. Now we have Ryan Pattengale. Ryan is escorted by his mother, Tina Pattengale. Ryan has been a football player for 3 years at Lebanon High School. He has participated in baseball, track, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He has received awards of perfect attendance for 3 years. Ryan says thank you for all your support, and thank you to the football team and Coach Lamb for accepting me back as part of the football family. Now we have Craig Sanders. Craig is escorted by his parents, Randy and Julie Sanders. Craig has been a football player for 2 years at LHS. He participates in baseball and FBLA. He would like to thank his parents for all their support these past 18 years. My brother, Brad, and sister Amy He would also thank for always being there. Now we have Tyler Stover. Tyler is escorted by his parents, Bob and Robin Stover. Tyler has been a football player for 4 years at Lebanon. He also participates in FCA, choir, ultimate frisbee, and wrestling. He has received a varsity letter in wrestling. Tyler would also like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him in everything he does, and a shout to his boy Doodles and his favorite girl, Taylor. Daniel Welch is escorted by his parents, Tina and Linda Welch. Daniel has been a football player for 2 years at Lebanon High School. Caleb Wicke is escorted by his mother, Jennifer Wicke. Caleb has been a football player for 2 years at Lebanon High School. Now let's introduce the senior members of the Lebanon High School Marching Band. First, we have Thomas Adams. Thomas is escorted by his parents, Tom and Ann Adams. He has been involved in band for 4 years at Lebanon High School. Thomas participates in tennis, track, soccer, and drumline. He plans on joining the swim team and is involved in JCOWA. He is consecutively on the honor roll and is a scholar athlete. Thomas plans on going to college and majoring in music or chemical engineering. He would like to thank his loving family, for without whom none of this would be possible. Susan Michelle Butts is escorted by her mother, Anna. Susan has been a member of the Color Guard for 4 years and the Winter Guard for 5 years. She is active in Spanish Club and a member of the National Honor Society. Susan has also tutored Spanish-speaking students for 2 years. She has received the Honor Roll and the Principal's Award all 4 years. With a 4.1 GPA, Susan has also been captain of the Color Guard for 2 years. She was looking forward to attending the University of Cincinnati or Ball State to major in architecture. Susan would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support throughout the past 4 years. Mac McKinney is escorted by his mother, Lisa Vitek, his stepfather, Brett Vitek, and his father, Mike McKinney. Mac has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. He is also involved in jazz band, singers band, and the wind ensemble. Mac made District 13 Honor Jazz Band, all Ohio State Jazz Band, made District 13 Symphonic Winds, and Honor Roll all 4 years. He is planning on attending the University of Cincinnati and majoring in digital design. He would like to thank his family for being very supportive of all his endeavors. Casey Christenbury is next, and Casey is escorted by his parents, Andy and Robin Christenbury. Casey has been involved in the marching band for 3 years, is also involved in Art Club, Art National Honor Society, Science Olympiad, Optimist Club, National Honor Society, and Student Council for 4 years. He has maintained a 4.0 GPA and received the Scholastic L, the Warrior Leadership Award, the Principal's Award, and the Superintendent's Award all 4 years. Casey is looking forward to attend Savannah College of Art in Georgia, majoring in illustration and painting. Casey would like to thank his friends, family, and parents for their constant support. Andrea Michelle Crushman is next. She is escorted by her father, Tom, and her mother, Colleen. Andrea has been a member of the LHS Color Guard for 4 years and Winter Guard for 6 years. Andrea has been active in Spanish Club for 3 years and Student Council for 3 years. She's also been a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years. She is tutored at Bowman Primary and has received the Honor Roll all 4 years of high school. She has received the Principal's Award, Warrior Leadership Award, and the Superintendent's Award. She is looking forward to attend the University of Kentucky or Ohio University to major in education. Andrea would like to thank her friends and family for all their love and support. Brian Deskins is escorted by his parents, Carl and Melissa Deskins. He has been involved in the marching band for 4 years and has also participated in ROTC drill team for 2 years, Science Olympian for 4 years, TOTC for 4 years, and Spanish Club for 2 years. Brian will graduate with 34.5 credits and plans to attend Eastern Kentucky and major in forensics. Gina Esposito is escorted by her aunt, Sandra Weber. Gina has participated in Color Guard for 4 years. She is involved in the concert choir, Winter Guard, and marching band. Gina says, thanks to all my Guard girls and boys for making my high school years memorable. And thank my Guard instructors for keeping me in check and for being there for me. Brandon Fairchild is escorted by his mother, Connie Semstrat, and his father, Brent Fairchild. He has been involved in sideline, color guard, and participates in the French Club, Spanish Club, National Honor Society, and teen tutoring. Brandon is 8th in his class and treasurer of French National Honor Society. Brennan says, to the guard, thanks for being the best group of girls I could ever have had the pleasure to know, to love, and to work with. Kathleen Farmer is next. Kathleen is escorted by her mom, Elizabeth Mason, and her stepdad, Sean Mason. She has been involved for 3 years in the marching band. She also participates in Science Olympiad and has been in the PSCO for 2 years. She's been on honor roll and received the Leadership Award for extracurricular activities. Kimberly Francis is escorted by Glenn and Kylene Francis. Kristen Francis, she has been involved in the marching band for 4 years and is the drum major. She is involved in the Wind Ensemble, FFA, FCS, Science Olympiad, Ecology Club, Spring Musical Instrumental, Teens Make a Difference, Pep Band, Student Council, Band Council, and Teen Tutoring, and Kimberly has a 4.2 GPA. Brittany Helsinger is escorted by her father, Steve Helsinger, and her stepmother, Teresa Helsinger. She has been involved in color guard for 3 years. She participates in Lebanon Singers and Winter Guard. Brittany is the section leader in Lebanon Singers. Brittany would like to thank her parents for pushing her to always do her best. Christine Hudson is escorted by her parents. Paige McCutcheon is escorted by her parents, Ken and Michelle McCutcheon. She has been in the marching band for 4 years. She also participates in Winter Guard, Ecology Club, Diversity Club, FBLA, and Color Guard. Jonathan Manwaring is escorted by his parents, Steve and Becky Manwaring, and sister Katie. He has been in the LHS Marching Warriors for 4 years. He's been in Science Olympiad for 4 years. AP European Study Group, Jazz Band 3. He has received the Leadership in Marching Band and Science Olympiad. Jonathan plans on going to OSU or Purdue and majoring in electrical engineering. Christine Hudson is escorted by her parents, Beth Reed, and her father, Ron Reed. She has been involved in color guard for 4 years. She participates in concert guard, symphonic choir, and winter guard. She has received the Scholastic L. Christine plans on attending the University of Cincinnati and also plans on going on to march in an independent winter guard. Sarah McCulley is escorted by her parents, Jeff and Nana McCulley. Sarah has been in the marching band for 4 years, and this year, center snare for drumline. She has been involved in National Honor Society for 2 years, the Fall Plays and Musical for 2 years, indoor drumline, been on 3 mission trips to Mississippi, Kentucky, and Mexico. She's an active leader in youth group and was involved in Youth Praise Band for 3 years. Sarah has received the Scholastic L while maintaining a 3.9 GPA. Sarah would like to thank her mom and dad for supporting her in everything she does and plans on attending Miami University, Oxford, and majoring in music. Kelly Mchugh is escorted by her father, Michael Mchugh. She has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. She tutors at Berry and is involved in Science Olympiad and the National Honor Society. She has maintained a 4.1 GPA and received an award for Wind Ensemble for 2 years. Kelly plans to study history in college, and Kelly thanks her father for all his support and guidance. Christopher McKinney is next. Christopher is escorted by his parents, Karen and Danny McKinney. Chris is a 4-year member of the marching band. Chris has been involved with the Lebanon Singers, the LHS Jazz Band, the LHS Wind Ensemble, the French Club, and the Euchre Club. Chris also participated in Greece and Oklahoma. He was also a participant in the District 13 Honor Symphonic Band as first chair alto saxophonist in 2006. Chris plans to double major in music education and music performance at either the University of Cincinnati or Indiana University. He would also like to thank all of his previous and current instructors and directors for their assistance in preparing him the best way they know for his future. Shelby Mclaughlin is escorted by her parents, Rob and Ronna McLaughlin. She has been involved in the LHS marching band for 2 years. She is also involved in choir, both cantoret and symphonic. Michelle Pick is escorted by her parents, Kevin and Pamela Pick. Michelle has been involved with the Guard for 5 years. She has been in Lebanon Singers for 3 years and the Symphonic Choir for 3 years. She's also been with the Ecology Club, the Diversity Club, the Drama Club, and SAD and FBLA. She's also been a soprano section leader and has received a leadership award in the choral soprano department, Best Soprano, and Most Improved. Michelle has been working with the MRDD children once a week, and she plans on going to college and majoring in music therapy and possibly minoring in dance and interpreting for the deaf. Julie Pachinski is escorted by her mother, Nancy Andrews, and her father, Ted Pachinski. She has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. She is also involved in tennis and winter drumline. Julia plans on attending Indiana State University and majoring in either music business or criminal justice. Next, we have Stephanie Sanker. Stephanie is escorted by her parents, Karen and Steve Sanker. Stephanie is a 3-year member of the LHS Marching Warriors Color Guard. She is flag co-captain this year and also been a member of the LHS Winter Guard for 3 years. Stephanie has been involved in the choir program and also been involved with the Lebanon Singers and is currently a dance captain for the ensemble. Stephanie has played the bass clarinet for the LHS Wind Ensemble for 2 years. French Club for 4 years, French National Honor Society, National Honor Society, and the Anime League for 4 years. Stephanie also participated in the Pirates of Penzance and Oklahoma. Stephanie plans to double major in music education and music performance at either the University of Cincinnati or Miami University. Stephanie would like to thank her mom and dad for always being there to support her. She would also like to thank her instructors and directors for helping her achieve her goals. And lastly, she would like to leave you with some words of inspiration. Smile, and you will make the world a brighter place. Chelsea Scanlon is escorted by her father, Mike Scanlon. She has participated in the marching band for 4 years. She is involved in Winter Drumline and Diversity Club and the Pet Band. She has had perfect attendance for 3 years. Chelsea is planning on attending college in North Carolina and becoming a pediatric nurse. Jeanette Sears is being escorted by her parents, Roger and Karen Sears. She has been in the marching band and JROTC for 4 years. She is a member of the NHS and a 3-year varsity track member. She has received the Air Force Association JROTC Award, the MML Champion Discus 2006 Award, and attended the Air Force Aerospace and Technology Honors Camp. Jeanette plans to attend OSU or Cedarville and study astronautical engineering. Go through senior ROTC and enter the Air Force after college, and she says, thanks, Mom and Dad, for always being there to support me. Nicholas Sexton is being escorted by his parents, Billy and Helen Sexton. Nick has been involved with the LHS Marching Band for 4 years. He has also held the position of student leader within the band for 2 years. Nick was also ensemble. He's also involved with the Science Olympiad. He's a top player in the Euchre Club and a 4-year member of the French Club and French National Honor Society. Nick participated in wrestling and plans on doing track this spring. Nick now tutors at Donovan in his spare time and is a consistent top 10 placer in his events within Science Olympiad and is within the top 15% of his class with a consistent 3.9 GPA. Nick would like to say thanks to all his friends and family for support. He plans on attending either Eastern Kentucky University or Center College with a major of pre-mortuary science or psychology. Michael Shevchek is escorted by his parents, Richard and Joni Shevchek. He has been involved with the marching band for 4 years. He participates in Science Olympiad, Euchre Club, Ski Club, French Honor Society, and National Honor Society. He has received awards as Student Leader, Scholastic L, Principals Award, Warrior Leadership Superintendent's Award, and Wind Ensemble Member. Lisa Snyder is escorted by her parents, Guy and Amiko Snyder. She has been involved with the marching band for 4 years. She's been involved in the National Honor Society, French National Honor Society, French Club, Swim Team, Wind Ensemble, and Pet Band. The Director's Award, Student Leader, and Warrior Award, and is currently in attendance throughout high school. Lisa plans on attending college after graduating and majoring in architecture. Jessica Valentine is escorted by her parents, Jerry and Tammy Valentine. She has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. She also participates in Wind Ensemble, Ski Club, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she plans on attending Mount Vernon Nazarene University. She wants to major in secondary history, minor in youth. Katie Waters is next. Katie is escorted by her parents, John and Lisa Waters. She has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. She also participates in Science Olympiad and Wind Ensemble. Katie has made honor roll for all 4 years. Austin Wilburn is escorted by his parents, Kelly and Sharon Wilburn. Austin has been involved in the marching band for 4 years. He is also involved in Lebanon's indoor drum line, and Austin would like to thank his friends and family for their support. And thanks to the drum line for the chance to have a great season. Freddie Wise is up next. Freddie is escorted by his parents, Fred and Renee Wise. He's been involved in the marching band for 4 years. He participates in the wind ensemble and the jazz band. He plans on attending the University of Cincinnati and majoring in industrial design. Freddie would like to thank all of his friends and family, as he could not have made it this far without them. Eric Zirkle is being escorted by his parents, Charlie and Bonnie Zirkle. He has been involved in the marching band for 4 years and is a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Lebanon Singers, Science Olympiad, Swim Team, FBLA, Wind Ensemble, and Jazz Band. He has made honor roll every semester and the Principal's Award for Scholastic Excellence every year. Eric plans to attend OSU or the University of Cincinnati and major in engineering or business. He would also like to say thanks to all of you for the support. Nick, you are totally extreme. Now, let's introduce the senior members of the Lebanon High School ROTC. Lucas Altman is being escorted by his father, Thomas Altman. He has been involved in ROTC for 3 years. He's received awards in National Sojourners, Reserve Officers Association, and for leadership. Lucas plans on attending OSU and majoring in engineering. Joseph Leith Brooks II is escorted by his mother, Teresa Ryer, and his father, Joe Brooks. He's been a member of the ROTC for 4 years and is involved in Ultimate Frisbee and ROTC drill team. He's been on the honor roll 4 times and participates in ROTC Kitty Hawk Society. Joseph plans to attend The Ohio University. Paul Michael is being escorted by his parents, Bob Michael. He has been a member of the ROTC for 4 years. He is also involved in drill team, color guard, ARMEP drill team, and auto technology for 2 years at the Warren County Career Center. He plans to attend Sinclair Community College and major in automotive technology, and plans to go into the Air Force after college. Paul thanks his mom and dad, family, and friends for believing in him. Janae Jean Schrader is being escorted by her father, James Schrader. She is involved in FBLA, AFROTC, and the drill team. She has received awards for National Medallion, National Daughters of the American Revolution, National American Veterans, and National Retired Officers Association. She plans on attending Miami University in Oxford for business management, and then on to the Air Force to be a pilot or work in the business relations area. Janaea says, thanks, Mom and Dad, for constantly supporting me in all I've done over the years. Tiffany Scott is next, and Tiffany is escorted by her parents, Fred and Rebecca Scott. She has been a member of ROTC for 4 years. She is involved in JROTC, drill team, and color guard. She plans on going to college for 4 years and then maybe go into the National Guard. Tiffany thanks her family, parents, and friends for always being there to support her in everything she does and for pushing her toward what she needs to do. Tyler Stanley is escorted by his parents, Larry and Marilyn Stanley. He's been a member of the JROTC for 4 years. He's involved in the drill team and ski club. He has received awards for the Military Order and the Purple Heart and the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Tyler plans to join senior ROTC and attend Purdue, majoring in aeronautical engineering. Nathan Weiner is escorted by his parents, Dan and Lois Weiner. He has been a member of JROTC for 4 years and is involved in the ski club, and the drill team. He has made honor roll and received several national ribbons for leadership in ROTC. Nathan, he plans on attending the University of Cincinnati and becoming an RN. Nathan says, thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me and always being there. Thanks to my friends all these 4 years for the best years of my life. Now, let's introduce the senior members of the varsity cheerleaders. First, we have Alyssa Angel. Alyssa is escorted by her parents, Jeff and Kim Angel. She has been a cheerleader at Lebanon High School for 4 years and is a member of the Student Council, Teacher Academy, Future Teachers of America, and the Cheerleading Competition Squad. She has received awards for Scholar Athlete, Warrior Leadership, Cheerleading, and Student Council for 2 years. She hopes to attend Wright State University and major in education. Jolie Blanton is next. Jolie is escorted by her parents, Rob and Joyce Blanton. Jolie plans on attending Butler University with a major in marketing. Next we have Kayla Dawes. Kayla is escorted by her parents, Larry and Bobby Dawes. Kayla hopes to attend Wright State University and to major in education. Now we have Kristen Perkins. Kristen is escorted by her parents, David and Jana Perkins. Kristen plans on attending college and majoring in public relations. And she says thanks to her family for always supporting her in everything that she does. Now on to the varsity boys, the senior members of the LHS varsity boys golf team. First we have Brody Conover, and Brody is escorted by his parents, Jamie and Amy Conover. Brody will attend college and major in political science, and later plans to attend law school. Brian Fennon is next up, and Brian is escorted by his parents, Mike and Shelley Fennon. Brian is pursuing a degree in business administration in the field of golf management at Ohio State University or Eastern Kentucky University. Michael Griggs is escorted by his parents, David and Lisa Griggs. Michael plans on attending the University of Kentucky or Miami University and plans on majoring in pre-medicine. Now let's introduce the senior members of the Lebanon High School varsity girls golf team. First we have Rachel Frisbee. Rachel is escorted by her parents, Sam and Lisa Frisbee. Rachel has received awards for Most Valuable Player in Golf, MVP in Swimming, and the Leadership Award in Golf. Brittany Mustard is escorted by her mother, Rhonda Panicelli. She has been a member of the golf team for 4 years. She is involved in anime, art club, and Spanish club. Brittany says, keep up the school spirit, live your life, and work hard for your dreams. Now let's introduce the senior members of the Lebanon High School varsity girls tennis team. Jessica Hannigan is escorted by her parents, Michael and Donna Hannigan. She has been a tennis player for 4 years. She is involved in the Future Teachers of America and Warzone. Jessica has received the Scholar Athlete Award and Honor Roll for all 4 years. Now up we have Katie Oliver. Katie is escorted by her parents, Dave and Carrie Oliver. She has been a member of the tennis team for 2 years and has been involved in soccer, National Honor Society, Big Brothers and Sisters, Ski Club, and Fellowship of Christian Students. She has received the Scholar Athlete Award for 4 years. Now let's introduce the senior members of the Lebanon High School boys and girls cross country team. Erin Ernst is escorted by her parents, Dave and Kim Ernst. Erin has been accepted to Purdue University into the College of Engineering. Erin says thanks to her mom, dad, and brother for their support in her academic and athletic endeavors. Next we have Allie and Ari Fisher, and they are escorted by their dad, Dennis Fisher. Allie has been a member of cross country for 4 years and is involved in Ski Club, Art National Honor Society, FBLA, Warzone, French Club, Optimist, and Track. She has received awards for First Team All-League, 4-year varsity and cross country, 3-year in varsity track, and Scholar Athlete for 2 years. Ari has been a member of cross country for 4 years. She is involved in distance track, Run Club, French Club, Ski Club, Optimist Club, Warzone, FBLA, Art Club, and cross country. Lauren White is escorted by her mom, Patty White. Lauren has been a member of cross country for 4 years. She is involved in Young Life, Spanish Club, and Techno Dance Club. She has received a varsity letter for 4 years in cross country and 4 years in track. Corey Austin Barnett is escorted by his parents, Les and Dana Barnett. He has been a member of cross country for 3 years and is involved in Ski Club and FBLA. Anthony De La Rosa is escorted by his parents, by his father, Willie De La Rosa. He has been a member of cross country for 3 years. He is involved in Diversity Club, Racquetball Club, National Honor Society, Swim Team, Spanish Club, and Ultimate Frisbee. David Holmberg is escorted by his father, John Holmberg. He has been a member of cross country for 3 years. He is involved in war zone, swim team, and track and field. He has received the Scholar Athlete Award, Mom Pa Brown Award, 2-year Varsity Award, Leadership Award, Second Team All-League Performance of the Year Award for track in the 4x800. Next we have Eric Kemp. Eric is escorted by his parents, Jim and Carrie Kemp. He has been a member of cross country for 4 years. He is involved in 3 years of track and racquetball club. He received the MVP his junior year of cross country and Scholar Athlete Award. Brad Weaver is up next. Brad is escorted by his parents, Jeff and Debbie Weaver. He has been a member of cross country for 4 years. He is involved in track, National Honor Society, and cross country. He's received awards in varsity track and cross country, the Scholar Athlete, and Second Team All-League last year. Brad says, "Thank you, Mom and Dad, for coming out and supporting me." We'd also like to wish a special thanks to Alice Scott and Pam Russell for helping out with this event tonight. Seniors, well done. Thanks for all your help and all your work these 4 years.
Channel 6, the Lebanon Channel, presents Lebanon High School football.
Where are they pumped up tonight?
The Lebanon Warriors return to Jim Vandegrift Stadium tonight for the final game of the 2006 season. Coach Sean Lamb's squad can accomplish a lot with a Warrior win tonight. A win guarantees a winning season. And more importantly, both the Warriors and our opponent, the Miamisburg Vikings, are tied for second place in the GWOC South Division. Whoever wins this game will share the GWOC title with Xenia. Tonight is senior night. Lots of activities and plenty of hard-hitting action await. So stay right here with us, Warrior fans. It all begins now.
Tonight's game is brought to you by RE/MAX, Results Plus Realty in Lebanon. RE/MAX, above the crowd. By LCNB and Dakin Insurance, teaming up to accomplish more. By Bryan's Family Pharmacy, reminding you that pharmacies are not all the same. And by Henkel Schuler Realtors, your home team in real estate. And People's Community Bank. We want to be your bank.
Good evening, Lebanon Warrior fans. From Jim Vandegrift Stadium, Marty Eggleston along with Tom Russell, Jim Vandegrift, and Spence Cropper ready to bring you tonight's action between the 5-4 Lebanon Warriors and the 4-5 Miamisburg Vikings. Lebanon stands 8-15 all time against Miamisburg. It's one of the teams that we've really struggled with in our history. We're only 2-9 against Miamisburg here at home. But guys, I got a question for you now. I know we don't have a lot of time, but got a trivia question for you. I want you to think about this. Only 3 Lebanon coaches are undefeated against Miamisburg Vikings. What 3 coaches? And while you're thinking about that, I'll just...
Last year?
What's that?
Did we beat them last year? Sean Lamb's won.
Sean Lamb's won from last year. Yeah, that's the one I thought you might miss. That's Sean Lamb's won.
Dave Roush.
Nope, not Dave Roush.
John Reed.
Not John Reed. Eventually you'll get him if you run down all the coaches. Yeah, Haverman.
Tom Haverman.
Tom Haverman
That's
in
it.
82 and 83. There's one more.
Clarence Perry?
No?
Jim Vandegrift.
Jim Vandegrift, yeah. You beat him, Jim, back in 1975.
That's right. That's right. Kelly Pickworth ran a touchdown on the first play of the game. I do that.
Right. Well, we're here tonight at Lake Vandegrift, we might add. A very cold, rainy night here in the field standing in water, but we're going to play football, guys.
We sure are, and I just said something quickly to Sean Lamb before the game. I said, "You got your ducks all lined up?" And he laughed and he said, yes. He was over there trying to keep the footballs dry in that barrel he's got over there. I tell you, guys, if you're still home, it's quit raining up here. We're going to act like it quit raining, so come on up. You can see the rest of the game up here. It hasn't started yet, and you'll be able to see it all from from almost goal line to goal line. It's kind of shiny out there, and if it's shiny, we're going to see an awful lot of puddles out there. So we're going to have to think that maybe as the game goes on, it might get a little tacky out there.
It might get a little tacky. You look at the 30-yard line, and it's nothing but solid mud out there in those 2 spots. And Marty and I were talking right beforehand. It looks like that's probably where the bulk of the game will be played from.
We're going to pause for a national anthem now.
Tommy was talking about the field being in such poor shape out there. About 5 o'clock, I walked the field, and I walked it the entire length. And by the time I got down there, my feet were just soaking wet. And between the hash marks, which is where the game's going to be played, it is standing in water just about it's right at the 30-yard lines, 30-yard line, the 40-yard line at both ends, and then down at the goal lines, too, where we're going to be trying the extra points. So it's going to be slippery footing out there tonight. But those big hogs like that, they got the weight to hold them down.
I'm glad you said that, where we're going to be trying the extra points. That means there's going to be some scoring tonight. And with that, Tom, what do you think the score is going to be?
I think the score is going to be 12-6 Lebanon.
12-6 Lebanon. Marty?
I'm going to go a little higher than that. I think that we're going to pull out a win here tonight by a score of, I'm going to say, 20-19.
Rich, what do you say? 10-7. 10. A field goal in the mud. Spence?
18-7 Lebanon.
18-7. I will just take a win. Now, I'll just put it that way. All right, the Warriors are out on the field right now. Miamisburg's been out here. We're just about ready for game time. The Warriors are going to make it out across here and break through the big sign the cheerleaders have out there in front. Miamisburg dressed in their blue helmets, white shirts, blue pants, and in a little bit, those white shirts I'm sure going to be turning a little bit brown. The Warriors dressed in their all maroon tonight. Helmets, jerseys, and pants, and they're ready to go. Both teams are charged up, and you know what's on the line tonight. A tie for the league championship, with Xenia already being in home free. They have a 3-1 mark, and the winner tonight's going to have a 3-1, and the loser is going to be 2-2. So it's winner take all as far as the championship tonight.
And we got something new here tonight, too. Now, you folks can't see it right now, but on the video replay you can, and that's in each end zone now. We have play clocks. Kind of a nice touch, guys.
It is a nice touch. That it kind of adds a little bit of different atmosphere there. It's kind of nice. You go into your last game your senior year and you're playing for something. A lot of times, you go in your last game as a senior. A lot of seniors are not playing for anything at all. But tonight, we're playing for a pot of that championship, and I think the Warriors are going to be ready to play.
And on the other side of the field, though, we have some seniors over there too, even though they're not playing at home, that they're playing for something too. So this ought to be quite a battle here tonight in the mud.
League-wise, the teams are pretty well equal. Overall, the Miamisburg has won 4, lost 5. Lebanon has won 5 and lost 4. And looking across the line, Miamisburg sizably heavier than our team is, but that might not make any difference. I'd say tonight, if anything, I would think that the advantage is with us. For this reason, I think we're going to use a lot of power I. Plus, we have a quarterback that if it really gets muddy out there, has big hands, and he doesn't really have to hand it off because he's also a running back as well as a fullback, as Coach Lamb has called him all season. So without any handoffs, we can, and you know that there's going to be a lot of slippery fingers out there on that muddy ball tonight.
Coach, you made a good point with Sean Addison being he's another running back as well as a quarterback, and that is to our advantage because we run a lot of plays with him, and with him not having to hand that ball off and just cover it up and run with it, he's like another fullback in there. So I do agree with you on that. I think the advantages will be ours on offense tonight.
Getting ready for the kickoff. Pattengale, a senior who was out here tonight. Of course, all of the seniors was recognized tonight. You're going to be able to see that video here at halftime. Pattengale comes in, and the ball comes down, splashes in the water, taken on the 15, up the 20, 25, and taken down on the 25-yard line.
It's taken down by number 50, Tyler Keir, in on a tackle.
Lebanon's defense is going to be pretty steady as it has been all season. Our 3 down plan up front is going to be Burns, Smersina, and McDaniel. Linebackers will be Killen, Overby, Leak, and Crockett. At the corners will be Gilbert and Miller. Patrick O'Connell, injured last week, the freshman and Mr. Danny Welsh is going to take his place back there at safety. First play, Miamisburg takes it, fakes outside there, tries to make the turn, cannot. Good fake inside, but tried to make the turn to the outside. Going to maybe get back to line of scrimmage.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Zach McDaniel made the stop, coming from his defensive down position. looked like the quarterback kind of slipped there and had that ball hand out there. You know, it'd been nice if he'd have put that on the ground.
Now, it used to be, guys, most of the kids now wear the molded shoes. With the spikes are molded in, you can't. Used to be on nights like this, you'd get the old 3/4 inch spikes out, put them on the shoes for better traction.
I remember you used to make us change to those spikes.
Oh, yes. Shotgun formation, 2 wideouts from Miamisburg. Fakes inside there, and this tackle, oh, what a great tackle.
Brandon Killen coming in and just absolutely stopped them for probably a 3 or 4 yard loss on the play.
The quarterback was back in shotgun formation, tried to hand off to the running back, and at that time, Brandon Killen just tackled them both and took them down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4. No score in the ball game, 10:50 go in the first quarter, up here at the stadium, Lebanon versus Miamisburg. All you people that couldn't make it, I tell you, put your umbrellas home with you.
Sean Addison is in a defensive back right now.
That's a smart move. He's a very agile, a big youngster back there. He should know something about defense because he throws against them all the time. 3rd and long. Quarterback gives the tailback right up the middle, got some running room and more, and he's taken down short of the first down. But he did pick up about 10 yards on the play.
Taken down by Sean Addison, and Kyle Miller made the stop. Short of the first down.
Now this is going to be an interesting situation for the night. Maybe not this early, but as the balls start to be getting muddier and muddier and heavier as they're already soaked out there, the center has an awesome responsibility just to try to get a good snap back there to the punter. Especially whenever you got a punter who's standing back. My goodness, he's 17. He's 15 yards deep right now, guys. Wow. That's asking a lot out of the center to get it back there. The snap is back. It's through the punter's hand, and we got a rush coming back, and he's down. We cover the fumble on the 10-yard line. The Warriors. Ben Leake, number 33, recovers the fumble.
Coach, I think you said it right away. He was back awful deep there, and that ball just looked like he may not got quite to him, and then he had some slippery hands, and Ben Leake popped right on it.
And Warriors was coming after it all the way. He took his eye off the ball, looked at those maroon jerseys coming, and the Warriors come up with great field position start with. They're going to go 1st and goal on the 9-yard line, going from the north to the south. Not much wind here. Old Glory standing out just a little bit of northerly wind.
We got that power backfield, Coach.
Oh, it is. That's a Titanic backfield in there. Giving it to Woods behind back there, and he picks up about 2. Takes it down the 7-yard line.
I think that's a very smart move on our part, coming out in that formation and just drive the ball.
Absolutely. The Titanic backfield that we're talking about is Woods and Woods the tailback, Burns the fullback, and the other halfback or blocking back in there is Randy Keller. He's 220-pounder. Addison at quarterback. Power eye right, 2 tight ends. Snaps back, gives the Woods again. Addison keeps outside, takes it down inside, fumbles the ball, but picks it back up himself into the 2-yard line. Fake to the power inside, kept it come outside there, got outside the defensive end. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal on, they're calling it the 2-yard line.
If I was running the ball, I'd go to the right, be a little bit better footing, it looks like, than it would be to come back to the left side.
And that's the strength of your power eye right now. That's Burns at the halfback, fullback, and given to Woods. Woods drives down inside no, he did not score. Boy, one more half a step and he would have scored. 8-16. This could be a quick ball game tonight because there's not going to be many balls thrown in the air, I can tell you that, unless there's a big lopsided score and one team has to. Okay, what do?
Quarterback
you go
sneak.
The quarterback sneak? I think I would too.
Wedge it.
Yep. He's got to go to the right side. He goes to the push, guys. Take it on in.
Touchdown.
And it is a touchdown for the Warriors. Quarterback sneak by Sean Addison. We take the lead, heading for the championship right now with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon draws first blood. Now, do you kick it or you go for 2? Well, nobody answered. What are you going to do, guys?
I think you'll go for 2.
Yeah, I do
agree.
too.
Go for
too
2.
Muddy, too much traction. I doubt if a soccer-type kicker can plant there.
Well,
Sean Lamb is talking to his
He wants the ball on the right hash, and I don't blame him there. That's a smart move. You got your choice to put it on what hash mark you want it put on, and he's going to put it on the right hash.
Oh, my goodness. On the television, you people listening can't see this, but already, if you could see, they're just like walking in a quagmire out there right now, whatever a quagmire is. Warriors going for 2. On the right side again. Woods the fullback, takes it on down. Looks like he's in. No, they say he stopped him. The ball's across the goal line. The ball was across the goal line.
I think
where he laid the 8 down.
I don't know if we'll see a replay on this
Whoa.
or not, but does his
Joe,
knee
you
go
got
down?
a good replay.
Does his
Taking
knee
it
goes
in,
down?
and he is, maybe not. It might have touched down there. He reached out afterwards. So, with 7:52, the Warriors leading 6-0 over Miamisburg, headed for a co-championship.
Call the Ralph Blanton team of RE/MAX Results Plus for all of your real estate needs. With 4 licensed agents to serve you, why settle for just 1 agent? Search the MLS listings online at warrencounty.ohio.com. Pharmacies are not all the same. You'll notice the difference at Bryan's Family Pharmacy. There really is a feeling of family, and you won't sacrifice any of the modern conveniences like 15-minute prescription service, free delivery, and convenient parking. Plus, all insurance plans, including Medicare Part D, are accepted. So come by and see Bryan at the Family Pharmacy in the Colony Square Shopping Center.
Lebanon will be kicking off again to Miamisburg. Remember, Miamisburg's first possession went 4th and punt, and they dropped it. It's right down there, and Miamisburg gets in the middle of the field, a pile up. It hit a Miamisburg up man, bounced off of him, and Miamisburg has recovered.
They recovered. That ball hit off of him, and he kind of just didn't know it shot off him and didn't know exactly where it went, I don't think. He was trying to look for it, and we finally got the recovery Miamisburg did.
He might have had mud in his eye.
Pretty good chance of that.
Miamisburg starting out with a good field position. The ball's on the 44-yard line, their own 44-yard line. They got 2 wide receivers to the right, wide receiver to the left. I formation. Quarterback gives the tailback off the right side, got some running room, and gets the first down over the right side. Just absolutely ran with a lot of power out there.
Zach Snee and Joe Overby leaving on the stop.
Miamisburg's big up front. They're at the left tackle. They're 6'3", 245. Left guard 6 foot 205. Center's 6 foot 204. Right guard 202. Right tackle 275, and the tight end 6'4", 211. That's Kenrick Burton, and he's also a big time recruit, a brother to the boy that went to Notre Dame last year. 1st and 10. Ball's on Lebanon's 42-yard line. Give the tailback. He bounced out the outside, breaks a tackle. Takes down after about a 5-yard gain.
Got made by Brandon Killen on the play.
Well, they've shown that maybe they're able to move the ball over there. I tell you, I think that the Warriors will probably be gaming a lot of linebackers in there, trying to get some confusion, maybe a slip in the backfield, shake a fumble back in there. Warriors are down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. 6-0, Lebanon leading. First quarter action. Trap play right in the middle of the fullback. That's Tony Buckman. He's a 6 foot, 190-pound senior.
Danny Welsh made the stop for the Warriors.
They got a real good tailback. Dylan Krause says he's 6'2", 193-pound junior. He's ran the ball 3 or 4 times, and I'd say, Spence, he's going to be their leading carrier tonight. He's a horse.
3rd down and 4 for the Warriors.
Mr. Krause is already up
defense trying to stop them.
Give to Krause again in tailback position. Shakes away one, and he's up near 1st down territory.
Danny Welsh made the tackle again for the Warriors. Looks like they're trying to hit outside a little bit, outside of our tackles.
A lot of things you have to do when the field is muddy like this. First of all, you have to shorten your strides up. There's a lot. You have to take a short, choppy strides. You have to secure the ball very well. I imagine we're going to see a lot of ball carriers going through the line of scrimmage with both ends of the football covered up with a palm so that there's, no chance of fumble. Quarterbacks has to move just a bit slower, make sure they put that ball right in the belly so that we do not have, the problems on exchanges. So, also it's a hard on knees out there because a good chance for slipping out there when the cleats don't slick, and good chance popping knees out there. So there's a lot of changes you have to make whenever the ball slips like this. In the center, of course, probably he's going to be snapping the ball with two hands instead of one normally like that. So he's hindered a little bit in his blocking also. A lot of things have to happen when the field's as muddy as it is right now. 1st and 10. 30-yard line. Ball snap, gives tailback again. Big hole right in the middle. And they're absolutely winning the line of scrimmage right now. Miamisburg's line is just sort of being the boss out there over Lebanon right now. Remember, everybody's got the same footing up front, but the Warriors are going to have to dig in up front right there.
Brandon Killen and Joe Overby made the tackle for the Warriors. Again, they're getting a lot of surge off the line of scrimmage right now, their offensive line, and they're just kind of winning the battle right now. We need some type of a turnover.
Good to see number 31, Zach Snee, back in there at linebacker. He's had that gimpy knee a little bit, but he's full go now. 2nd about 8, tailback again, right up the middle. And again, they're just absolutely digging us out of there, just knocking us backwards. Benny Leak made a nice charge in there. He had a gap in there and come in there. And that is the tailback. That's Dylan Krause that's down right now. So we'll see. He's holding, it looks like a collarbone. He's not, it's not life-threatening because he's moving and so on, but he's down.
He was averaging 5.4 yards carry up to 38 yards so far today.
Lebanon's hometown insurance agency, Dakin Insurance, has been insuring generations of Warren County residents and businesses since 1876. Because Dakin is an independent insurance agency, they can provide you with the best coverage for your auto, home, or business. Call 932-4010 today or stop by one of their offices at 24 East Mulberry or 730 Columbus Avenue for an analysis and quote for all of your insurance needs. Dr. Brad and Greg Testerman understand that you want to spend time doing what matters to you. That's why they offer computerized CERAC technology, which allows them to design and place beautiful, strong, all-porcelain crowns and restorations in just one visit. No impressions, no temporaries, and no return visit. Call today and experience dentistry the way you knew it should be, your way. I was up there yesterday, and Dr. Greg took care of me. I had my 6-month checkup and things. He's going to do one of those CERAC things on my teeth.
Think he can improve your looks, any?
He can improve my smile, I do know that. And by the way, Connor McGeehan's mom said to tell you guys hi. I talked with her up there, and so Connor's all excited about playing for the Dodgers next year. And so
that's good. Boy, he was a good one out here. So the Vikings are coming up with a 1st and 10 on the Warriors' 23-yard line. Little tailback coming in there and picks up about 4 yards on that. Lebanon leading 6-0 after an early fumble by Miamisburg. We took it in from the 9-yard line.
Ben Leak made the tackle for the Warriors.
The ball's down on the 16-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Miamisburg. They started this drive at their own 45-yard line. Has been all on the ground. Most all over their right side, our left side of the line of scrimmage.
Time for a turnover.
Right now. Williams, a quarterback, takes a snap, gives a tailback, and he's nailed right there. That's what we needed, a big defensive play. That's number 8, isn't it?
Number 8, Ben
yes,
Mauser.
Benny Mauser.
Coming in and make the stop, big play there.
Up front, we still have the same in McDaniel, Smersina, and
Burns,
yeah, I'm trying to look at the scoreboard, but I'm talking out there. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon leading 6-0. Miamisburg threatening. They have a drive going. They got split backs this time. First time they come out of the I formation. Straight dive right in the middle. And intercepted down on their own, our own 3-4. He's up to the 15 to 20, 25, almost on the 30-yard line. And that was number 21, Kyle Miller. That's his 3rd pick, I think, of the season.
Looked to me like that ball might have been tipped.
I think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
We'll take a look at it and see here on the replay.
Ball's down, and can't see whether it's tipped or not, but I think it was over his head.
Hey, guys, did I call that or what? Turnover. See, last week I wasn't there, guys. You didn't get any turnovers, and you lost the game.
And defense wins, Marty.
That's exactly
we told
right.
them that. There was defense coming in there again. Okay, so the Warriors have brought it clear back. Kyle Miller intercepted only about his 3, brought it out to the 29-yard line where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10. Big interception out of Kyle Miller, the senior. I formation. Give the tail back. A lot of speed. That's Woods comes right up through. Ran up hard through there. If I was coach, I'd call everything the right. Try to keep your footing over here where the grass is. Still has a little bit of greenness to it. The middle of the field is just pretty sloppy all over.
That stop was made by number 33, Brandon Sams, linebacker, 5'11", 187-pound senior for the Miamisburg Vikings.
We're missing the big old split end tonight in Jason Mickelson. He has diagnosed with mono, so he's not able to play tonight. So Meinshot's filling in for him right now, but I don't know whether the passing game is going to be a factor or not. I formation. Overby back. Draw to Woods. Woods got some running room over the left side. Tripped and brought down after he crosses the 35-yard line up to about the 36-yard line where it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Stop made by Jared Hogger, defensive line. It's going to be hard to see Miamisburg's numbers here in about another quarter.
Oh, look at Connie. Why, you wimp, Connie. Get out where it's rough with the rest of the girls. Cheerleaders has to be out there. 3rd and 3. Big play for the Warriors. Addison fakes inside, keeps it. Option out the left of Woods. Woods is up to near 1st down, but not quite enough. And he is hit hard. And you know what you got to look at? After Sean Addison handed off, Tyler Warner just absolutely stayed right on him and took him down back there after he'd absolutely handed the ball off. So, you know, they got probably old number 14 marked a little bit about, give him that extra twist and grind a little bit if you get a chance.
Especially on that option, you want to let him, as soon as he pitches it, you're going to let the quarterback know maybe the next time when you come down, you might pitch it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, on the option, they always want you to put it on the ground. Well, the ball's laying right in the mud out there, and it's going to be a punt. And, boy, I tell you what, this is going to be a tough snap for Ian Smersina. Sean Addison's back, averaging 29.8 points, yards per punt. And, it was a good snap, but a whistle before.
Delay of game.
Delay a game for the Warriors. Ooh, it's hard to snap twice like that, isn't it?
I tell you, that clock started awfully fast. I can't believe that. They ran out there and didn't waste any time. But
well, they shouldn't have any trouble, though, because they're looking right down here at the time 25-second clocks on both ends. Boy, what an addition that is to our field out here. 47 seconds to go, 1st quarter. Lebanon leading 6-0.
And that moved the ball into a muddier part of the field.
Toughest job tonight is the guy on the side, the ball boy, trying to keep the ball clean. Good snap back there. Punt up. Nice punt in the mud like this by Addison. Good Warrior bounce, still bouncing, still going down to the 27-yard line. Nice punt in the mud, Sean Addison.
That ball got a little roll there. Must have hit a couple dry spots out there. I don't.
It hydroballed.
It hydroplanes what it did.
Miamisburg will take over when their third possession. First one, they ended up 4 and out. The third one ended up with an interception. So a turnover ended both of their first possessions.
it was a net 42-yard punt by Sean.
Whoa,
Yeah,
and he's only
right.
averaging 28, and that's the mud. We've got to get a greasy ball for him to kick every night then. Miamisburg's up in the I formation. Tailback again. He's back in the ball game. Dylan Krause, that is. Excellent ball carrier.
Zach McDaniel in on the tackle for the Warriors.
I believe old Joe Overby had a little of that.
He
in
might
there
have had a little
too.
bit of that also.
Yeah. You may have to call 3 or 4 tonight because there are going to be a lot of gang tackling tonight. I tell you what, the kids you know is having a ball out there. They don't even know it's cold and wet. Miamisburg got the wide slot to the left. High formation. And
It's the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter. The end of the first quarter, Lebanon leads 6-0 over the Miamisburg Vikings.
Free. If you like the sound of that word, then check out People's Community Bank's free checking account. It offers unlimited check writing with no fees and free online bill pay. Stop by your local People's Community Bank branch today to open an account. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. And Bob Pulte Chevrolet has a great selection of used cars and trucks under $10,000. Look them up in the newspaper. Check them out on the web at bobpulte.com, where, come on, guys, you'll love the Pulte price.
I'm not doing that anymore. One of the other people that has the sponsors asked me when we're going to generate a song for her.
Well,
and I didn't know what to say.
Which one was it?
Michelle
Abrams. All right.
No, you knew who it was right away.
All right, Michelle, get ready. We'll sing it tonight. We'll debut it tonight.
Quick go over some stats in the first quarter. For Miamisburg, they had 45 total yards in offense. 39 of those yards came on Dylan Krause's carries, for 8 carries for 39 yards. Neither quarterback has had a completion. We had an interception off of the only attempt by Miamisburg. The Warriors have not attempted a pass, but have 18 yards on 7 carries, and a 1-yard TD run by Sean Addison, and a missed 2-point conversion to make the score 6-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Nate Woods has got a lot of the action for us so far, and he's our leading ball carrier with 642 yards coming in the game with 136 attempts, averaging 4.7. I doubt if he'll increase that average tonight unless, he breaks a long one. Addison's our second leading ball carrier with 117 carries at 498 yards. Right now we're worried about Miamisburg and Dylan Krause, the excellent tailback for Miamisburg. The Warriors in their 3-5 defense. Second about 9. There's another pass outside, but it is dropped. Right, tell you what, it's a pretty good pass, guys. Hit him right in the hands.
Hit him right in the hands, and he was covered on the play by Zach Snee. Ball hit him in the hands and popped right back out. Be 3rd and 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. The ball setting right in probably the muddiest part of the field right now.
Which one was that? Now, how can you tell the muddiest?
Just look.
The ball's brown, and it's hard to even spot the ball on the ground.
I can tell you from years back, this field has been the muddiest at the northeast corner. Always muddy. Drains very poorly there. Miamisburg back, gives the tailback coming across. Fumble. The Warriors recover another one. We're 3-0 right now as far as the... Don't tell me they're not going to give it to us. Huh? It's got to be Lebanon. Yes, it is. All right. We were holding our breath there a minute because the official's the only one that wasn't signaling Lebanon ball. The 3rd turnover for the Warriors. Who recovered the fumble?
It was hard to see. Either Joe Overby or Ben League. Was kind of tough to see who picked up that fumble.
Well, I'm looking right here on the replay, and it's so muddy down there, I'm not sure I can tell either.
That was Miamisburg's 3rd possession.
Overby.
3rd turnover.
Rich Perry said it was number 20, Overby. Yeah, we're 3-0 in the turnovers. Warriors take over, 1st and 10, leading 6-0. Give the tailback right straight up the middle. Nice surge out of the offensive line. Good blocking up front. Second quarter action. Lebanon leading 6-0, and the Warriors have just recovered their 2nd fumble and their 3rd turnover. Got the ball down on the Miamisburg's 25-yard line when the referee puts it down there.
Nate's carried the ball 6 times today for 17 yards.
Just keep taking it. All we need is 3 yards a shot. 2nd and about 6. I formation, tight ends. Just knock him. Oh, Lord, he got there a little bit late. Couldn't get out of his tracks too quick.
Looked like Sean fumbled the snap if you look at it.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you, there's no place for Sean to even clean his hands up. Normally the center has a towel on in his belt on his butt, but I tell you, it's muddy.
He just ran over the sidelines, wiping his hands off now.
Yeah, he had a little hard time with that exchange there that allowed the linebacker defensive down man, Saya Wright, from Miamisburg to come in and make the tackle.
3rd and 6. 4 down territory for the Warriors. Miamisburg's got everybody in the box right now. They got all 11 of them right in the box. And Sean Addison says, whoop, I see something that I don't like. I'm calling a timeout.
Learn a new skill. Take Liberty Tax Services tuition-free tax school and learn how to prepare individual income tax returns. We offer various programs to fit your schedule. Call now for class information at 228-0330. There's a small fee for books and supplies. At Liberty, we make taxes fun. If you've been in an accident with your car, then call the pros at Image Detailing and Collision Center at 932-0700 for a fast, accurate estimate and high-quality body work. They'll work with any insurance company to make the process easy and get you back on the road quickly. Trust your car to someone who really cares. Image Detailing under the checkerboard at 760 Columbus Avenue in Lebanon.
Still timeout here. Lebanon leading 6-0. 10:19 to go. Second quarter action. And the rain has just about stopped. That weatherman was a prophet because he said it was going to stop raining and let up about 7:30, and then it would pick back up at 9:30. But by that time, the decision of this game is going to be over.
These guys, I'm looking at them down on the Lebanon bench, and they're putting the ball in the warmer. And then when they take it out of the warmer, they're putting it in a plastic bag.
All right, Lebanon.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble, and Miamisburg has it. Returned it back. Was that? I couldn't tell. Was it on the exchange?
It was.
Yeah. Yep.
Ball kind of popped up there on the exchange.
Well, now it's 3-1 in turnovers. 3 for Miamisburg and 1 against the Warriors. Right, the ball's on the 25-yard line. Miamisburg will be starting their 4th series. 1st and 10 over there. And boy, they are right in the middle of the mud. Quarterback comes up there in the I formation. Going to fake, going to throw the ball down, and they do, and it's not even close. And you notice when the quarterback went back, he had to sort of lay the ball on his hand rather than try to grip it. It must really be nasty out there for the ball. Boy, oh boy, you people at home can't see, but we're looking at a TV monitor right now, and it is muddy on the field tonight. Other than that, you know, there's not much wind out here. Old Glory's hanging right straight down. Pretty nice crowd come out. Nothing like it would have been on senior night, but not a bad crowd. People braved it out here seeing a good ball game. I formation, 2nd and about 10. Give the tailback right there, and he maybe picks up a yard.
Looked like Ben Leake in on the tackle.
Ben Leake was on a sports show this week along with 2 other juniors. Had Smersina and Tyler Gilbert. By golly, juniors, they understood pretty well what it means to seniors tonight, being their last ball game, and I'm sure that those 3, along with any other upperclassmen, are playing a lot for the seniors tonight because this is their last time on the field that they've played on so many times. Always a sad night. I formation, give the tail back again. Quarterback keeps it over here, and he's taken down, but I think enough for the 1st down.
A little short.
Yeah, I tell you, that cornerback now, you got to stay inside. Just because they're running everything inside, you can't go in there with him.
Danny Welsh came up and made the tackle.
It is short.
It is short.
It's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. Miamisburg coach has a big decision to make.
Oh, you've got to punt.
Do you have to punt? Half a yard? Last time they tried to punt, they got nothing out of it.
Down by 6.
There's a lot can go wrong on a punting in these conditions. I'm telling you right now, and you're only half a yard away.
They're going to measure, see how close it is. I think Miamisburg asked for a measurement.
What would you do, Coach?
How close it was.
What I'd do? I'd punt. But I didn't say he would. You got to punt, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure he'll do that. Remember, a lot of factors go into this right now. Oh, when you're leading, you don't get a 1st down, you punt the football in your own territory because 6 might be enough to win it. What he's guessing where the yard line is out there. Putting it down, pulls it back, and well, I can't figure out what
Coach Lamb's telling him to bring the ball back. where he was down.
Ah.
They originally marked the ball down and then carried it to the hash
And
mark,
that's a
and they
very
wanted to
good
measure it
thing.
at
If
the
they're
hash
going to
mark.
measure, they should never touch the ball. And they have about a half a yard. The down man over the head had that right to start with, Marty.
With over 29 years of real estate experience, Sandy Burton is committed to excellent service and personal attention. Sandy is a professional that you can count on to keep you ahead of the ever-changing and more complicated real estate game. Call Sandy today at RE/MAX Results Plus at 333-5441. And if you need new tires for your SUV or light truck, then you get to Walt Lutey Tire today. This rain reminds you, you may need to make sure that your tires are in great shape for the winter months ahead. And I know they have some great deals down there on Michelin tires. So call or stop into Walt Lutey Tire on Columbus Avenue for all the details. And make sure to use the right equipment for your next job. Rent your tools and save at Arch Rental Equipment in Franklin and Sharonville and online at archrental.com. Get the job done right with Arch. And there's a shot of our guys up there in the lift Art provides for us. Cameraman up there. I think we got Wayne, and who else we got up there with you tonight, Wayne?
Wayne's looking at the stars. Look at him.
We got Tom Deagle up there with Wayne. So great job down there, guys. And down on the field, we got Todd running around down there, and Joe and Paul back in the truck. Great job, guys. You do a great job.
You know
for
where
us.
Joe's going to be, where it's
have you
warm
seen
and
that?
dry.
Have you seen that new down
Aye, what a pad he's got back there.
That's the teletrailer or something, I don't know, down there, but it's really nice.
Got
It's got
an
a plush.
upscale pad back there to hide in.
Does. Well, by the time out, they remind you 40 million drivers are happy on the road because they trust State Farm. They know every day they're getting the personal service and great rates they deserve. Nobody can take care of you like a State Farm agent. Call Debbie Collins, your State Farm agent in Lebanon today at 932-2762. Financing college for your kids can be a big challenge. Let People's Community Bank help. With a home equity line of credit from People's Community Bank, you can get the cash you need using the equity you build up in your home. Call 870-3530 today to speak with a People's Community Bank lending professional, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Guys, I forgot to mention, but when we scored, that was our 145th consecutive game that we have scored in.
And you had doubts before the game. Don't say you didn't. You said there's a chance. All right.
I said it could end in regulation at 0-0, but we know we have to have a winner for league title, so they would have went on to play, and we would have scored them.
That would have been asterisk.
We would have been in jeopardy last week. We were close to.
That's
you were
right.
close
Took
to
us
it.
late into the game to get
But
a
an
touchdown.
asterisk would have been no score in 4 quarters, but overtime we got it.
That's
and
right.
the win 6-0. All right.
What, do you try to get them to jump off sides? Or are you just going to. Looks like they're lining up to go for it.
Well, I tell our kids, boy, and we've had plenty of time to talk about it, don't 8:51 to go. There's been quite a delay. We had a measurement. We had a timeout. Now I think we have another timeout. They're changing some players out there. Lebanon still leading 6-0. Second quarter action. First quarter buzzed right by, but the second quarter is taking a little bit of action. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Gather up in there. Tailback takes it, brought down, and he did not make it. He did not make it. Lebanon will take over. Nice job defensively.
Nice job by Trent Burns. Those down linemen got a nice surge there, and he had no opportunity to get that first down.
What a great time to win the line of scrimmage. And Lebanon was dug in, knowing they didn't worry about it. They didn't have a long count or anything. They just said, hey, Regler, we got a good jump on the ball coming across. So Lebanon gets another great field position starting with on Miamisburg's 34.5 yard line.
Hey, Coach, what's the score?
I don't know, but they still got
You
fourth
don't
down
know the
over
score.
there. Yeah, it's 6-0.
Thank you.
What did I say?
You said you didn't know.
6-0. But I'm not sure.
They're measuring again.
Just a measurement. It's not close.
Come on, you're not even close.
That's all right. That's all right. Gives our team a chance to regroup there, and Coach talked to them a little bit.
It's a good yard away, and they still measured it.
Well, if you was Miamisburg coach out there, he had a right to ask. So the ball's going to be on the left hash, which is, I guess, stomped out by the mud right now. You can't even see it. Well, you can't see it at all. The ball is actually just laying right in the mud out there. I mean, not grass, just mud. So 1st and 10. Got the jumbo or the Titanic formation back there. All right. Addison fumbles the ball again on the snap, but keeps it himself and is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we've got to have a little softer snap there from our center quarterback exchange. That coach ought to have a towel right out there in the middle with him. And guess what? Sean Lamb magically pulled it out of his coat pocket. Says, here it is. Tyler Kurz snapping the ball there. Going to throw the ball up and over. And, just almost to the fullback. That would have been Joe Overby. I'm sorry, he was lined up at tight end that time. That'd been a great one. But Miamisburg defender just recovered in time, Tommy, just to get his paw in there and knock it down.
Number 84, Julian Ababias.
Well, that'd have been a touch, too.
It would have been a touchdown because he was in behind him. And
well, that'll keep him alert back there because they're putting all 11 men right in the box. And I'm talking about the box. I'm talking about from end to end and about 8 yards deep. They're all in there. Give the tailback Woods this time. Slips the outside. Falls over the pile. Going to bring up a 4th and 8 situation. 7:53 to go. Second quarter action. Lebanon leading 6-0. And he's going to bring the punting unit in.
Oh, no, you got to go for it.
No, you don't. He's calling the plays. You don't have to do anything. But it might be a short snap to Overby. How about that, boys?
Absolutely.
Be ready for it.
I don't know why you punt.
Get good blocking up front there. Yep, it's going to be a regular one. He's going to throw it down the middle. And
just
could be an interference call.
he overthrew his receiver.
Fake punt, overthrew, and tried to get it down the field there. I think maybe Adam Campbell, but boy, the field, the conditions are just terrible to try to throw the ball in it.
Actually, I think that pass was intended for Zach Snee, number 31.
Okay. All right. You could see the number. All right, we got it out there. Miamisburg takes over on their own 31-yard line, trailing the Warriors 6-0. Miamisburg started out with white jerseys. Now they have gray jerseys. Soon will be brown jerseys. Fumble, and the quarterback fumbles it, but oh, Lordy, he's kissed hard by Overby just as he picked it up. And Smersina.
The last 3 possessions, neither team has been able to gain more than 9 yards.
Well, I'm glad we got one in deep. We went in a hurry. It's going to bring next second and 10. The ball's on the 31-yard line. Lebanon leading 6-0. Pretty nice crowd. First time I haven't seen the fence full this year, though. The Railbirds aren't out here like they generally are. You get a chance to take a look at this ball game at 11 o'clock tonight. Quick pitch out to the right here. Tailback comes out, slides sideways and picks it up. It starts downfield, going, and knocked out of bounds after he picks up, now wait a minute, where are they going to spot it at? I think he got the first down. And, of course, that's Dylan Krause.
Run out of bounds by Kyle Miller. He bounced off a few tacklers coming down the sideline and then finally run out of bounds. Kyle Miller came up for his defensive back position to run him out of bounds.
11-yard gain on the play.
Is that the longest gain for them?
That is
tonight?
the longest gain from. I'm sorry, he had a 14-yard pickup on their second possession.
Tailback takes the ball again. Krause that is, and boy, he's battling. Well, we're just taking shots at him. Boom, 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 boom.
Tyler Crockett made the tackle for the Warriors from his linebacker position. Also assisted by Joe Overby.
Dylan Krause is up to 55 yards on 12 carries.
6 minutes to go in the game. Lebanon leading in the first half. Lebanon leading. Second and about 7. High formation. And there is a penalty. Not sure what the call is. Krause has got 1,150 yards going in the ball game, averaging 5.7 yards, and he's carried the ball 202 times. So, boy, he's loading up on that thing.
He's averaging 4.6 today, so just about at his average.
Penalty was a legal procedure on Miamisburg. Now make it 2nd and 12.
Get the down man over there. Boy, I tell you, right in the middle, huh? Talk about a muddy mess. This has to be the muddiest one we've seen in a couple years here. We've seen them in the past, though. We had one up here with Mason one time. Edgewood had one. Middletown Madison, back years ago, we had one. This is a less than ideal situation. Pass out there, complete. Missed the tackle, not bad, though. Got him out there to the side. That's old Jake Hibbard, wide receiver, 5'11", 172-pound junior. Not a bad pass for quarterback grabbing it coming out of the mud like that.
No, it's not. Ian Mercina and Joe Overby made the tackle.
You only go down once in this ball game and you no longer have a clean jersey. Mom and Dad, or Mama, get the tide out tomorrow. You're going to need it. Of course, last game of the season, they just, I don't know, they go down the creek and wash off, I guess. 3rd and about 6. Big play for the defense. I formation. Quick pitch over there. Tries to come to the right. That's Krause, and he's nailed. He's taken down. First hit by guess who?
It looked like Brandon Killen and Zach Snee came in on the stop.
2 linebackers.
1 yard loss on the play.
Going to bring up 4th and 7. Miamisburg in punt formation. Now, wait a minute. That punter now, he's back 20-some yards. He's coming up a little bit. He is back 16 yards. Wow. Yeah, we'll see if he can get it back there. We're coming after it. You know that. Nice snap again. Got it. Just almost gets a piece of it. Didn't quite get to it. Get away from it, guys. Get clear away. Just let her drop there. We did. The settles down on the 23-yard line. Pretty nice punt out of the mud like that, Spence. What'd you give him net?
I think that's about a 38-yard punt.
Pretty good. So Lebanon's going to take over, leading 6-0 with 4:09 to go in the second quarter. Up front for the Warriors, left tackle is Burns. Keller, left guard. Tyler Kerr at the center. Zig Daniels at the right guard, and big Jonathan Furbush at the right tackle. 6'3", 260-pounder. Addison keeps the ball right up the middle and gets about 6 or 7 yards. Nice blocking out of the middle right there.
Well, we got some good line surge right there, and Sean made a nice gain on that.
Those guys must have known that I was talking about. I mentioned her name up there. I'll mention it again if that's it. Tyler Kerr at center, Randy Keller at left guard, Zach McDaniel at right guard. Quarterback Sean Addison carried the ball 9 yards on that. Clock running, 3:39 to go. Second quarter, Lebanon leading. Again, Addison comes up, slips off the right side, gets loose, and he's going to go the distance. Sean Addison breaks off the right side. He's at 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, about the 12-yard line.
He was caught from behind by number 24 for Miamisburg, that being Michael Wiley. He just ran him down there from behind and run him out of bounds.
A muddy jersey and muddy pants. Nobody could grab him. And I thought he'd go because he had a win. But I tell you, that guy from Miamisburg says, hey, I've got to get a piece of him. That was old number 24, defensive back, Michael Wiley, 6 foot, 168-pound junior. 55-yard run. Spence says 55-yard run.
I think he ran out of gas at the end of
that. Carrying all that weight. He weighs about 210, low his pads about 240. I formation, tailback Woods looks around, goes around the right side, takes it down inside the 10-yard line.
Stop made by Emerson Cordora, 6'2", 173-pound junior for the Vikings. We've got that jumbo unit in there right now. We're just pounding it to him, and that's a smart move on Coach Sean Lamb's part.
I heard it called the Titanic. I heard it called Tank and Big Tank. You know, I'm not sure what always called, but we just call it the big guys back there. Addison takes the snap, hands off to Woods again, cuts the outside, got a good run. Steve takes down into about to the 5-yard line over the left side, trying to stay over here on the grass. Real smart coaching out of Coach Lamb, keeping it over there where there is some decent footing, if any, out there. 2:28 to go in the Second quarter, 6-0, Lebanon leading, and the Warriors are threatening again. It's 3rd and 3 on the 6-yard line. Addison gets the play from Coach Lamb. Come the line of scrimmage, tough to see the numbers. Off to the right side, he gives the fullback right in the middle, spins, keeps driving into the end zone for it. No. Must be on the half-inch line.
We're going to have 4 shots at it, though.
Oh, it's got to be in the half-inch line. Where are they going to set it down? Boy, see if we got a good shot at that.
It's Randy Keller carrying the ball, and I think he was in.
Paul and Joe back in the truck said he's in. Randy Keller. Oh, when he fell, he hit the ground. But they put it on the, well, I don't know.
Still gives us the first
line.
down.
Look how close that ball is.
I think we're going to see another 1-yard Sean Addison run here.
Yes, indeed. No handoff. Nobody jump.
Fumble.
Oh, daggone it.
Warrior got it back.
You could see the ball just come right out low. Sean couldn't grab a hold of it, but we lost maybe a half yard on it. So it's back now. The ball's, where's he going to place it down at?
Randy Keller alert there and fell right on the ball.
Gets a fumble recovery. That's another decal for a helmet he won't wear anymore.
It's good on his part to fall right on. He's not used to being in that backfield. Sometimes he might want to pick it up and run with it, but that's smart on his part just to fall right on it to give us, a couple more shots to get in the end zone.
54 seconds to go in the ball game.
I don't know what to do, guys. I've already written down a 1-yard run by Addison on my score sheet.
Well, put it in pencil. Keep the eraser. Like in golf, you put an eraser on your pencil.
Got a timeout.
Now we got a timeout. Lebanon leading 6-0. They got the ball, second goal on the 1-yard line with 46 seconds to go. Now we'll hear why we can have this ball
And you guys get ready because you're going to help me on this.
Oh, no, I'm out of it.
No. Michelle Abrams, a 30-year resident of Lebanon, educator, community leader, and mother of 3 sons, is proud to promote our community, our schools, and quality of life here in southwestern Ohio. Working as an agent for Hinkle Schuler enables her to bring people together for the good of their families and the greater good of our community. Come on and help me, guys. Give Michelle a call today.
Oh.
All right, so now we've got the Bob Pulte Choir, so now we are officially the Michelle Abrams Singers, too.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know what the family pharmacy is going to say out there now. He'll probably come up with something else. So come basketball now, we're going to maybe have to come up with something else.
All right. LC&B's Warrior branch, located inside Lebanon High School, is a real working branch staffed in part by students. It even has an ATM. It's a great opportunity for students to learn how to manage their finances in a convenient setting with a real FDIC-insured national bank. They may bank in person, bank in line, or on phone. Just what you'd expect from your hometown bank. LC&B, member FDIC, equal housing opportunity lender.
Warriors come to the line of scrimmage. The 1-yard line, second and goal, jumbo formation, gives to Woods, and did he fumble?
He fumbled it.
Miamisburg got it. He fumbled the football. Miamisburg recovered on about the 2-yard line.
I never handled the ball off.
I agree.
Oh, well, hey, it is 42 seconds to go in the half, and boy, that would have been a dandy. When the 12 points, 2 touches. Ooh.
Mark that down, guys, because with a touchdown and a conversion, they're ahead. That could be a big play.
Well, let's just get a turnover right here.
Yeah.
Let's get it back. No, let's get a safety. How long's it been since we had a safety, guys?
Well, you know that we're going after him.
I know that.
You know we're going after him.
Yeah. Think about that. How long's it been since we had a safety?
Bring the linebackers. Watch coming around the end there. We don't have many people in there. There's a snap. Quick pass out this right wide receiver. I guess he is. Caught it and fell down. And that was number 9, Justin McCartney, 6'4", 201. Boy, that takes guts throwing it on from your own end zone in these conditions.
I'll bet Tom knows when our last safety was. I'll bet he does.
Oh, yeah. Tom up there? Let us know.
No, I mean Tom Russell right here.
Okay.
Last safety was September 5th, 2003 versus Talawanda.
He's right. He got that. How about that? He's sharp.
Yeah.
I'm on the ball tonight, Marty.
3, 2, 1, and the first half is over. Lebanon leading 6-0.
Pharmacies are not all the same. You'll notice the difference at Bryan's Family Pharmacy. There really is a feeling of family, and you won't sacrifice any of the modern conveniences like 15-minute prescription service, free delivery, and convenient parking. Plus, all insurance plans, including Medicare Part D, are accepted, so come by and see Bryan at the Family Pharmacy in the Colony Square Shopping Center. If you want to get the word out about your house, list it with Danny Maynard of RE/MAX Results Plus in Lebanon. Your home will be advertised in both the Cincinnati and Dayton MLS at the highest price possible. For all of your real estate needs, call a full-time professional, Danny Maynard, at 368-8467. Well, Lebanon Warriors ahead at halftime by a score of 6-0, and we're going to take a little break here. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes with more Warrior action.
It's like watching Billy Nickel out there.
Well, welcome back, Warrior fans. Halftime here at the Warrior game. Warriors ahead 6-0 over the Miamisburg Vikings. And we had something that took place here, guys, just during the halftime activities that I thought was kind of cute. Lisa Kreider from Lebanon Ford Lincoln Mercury was out there, and a young gentleman had an opportunity to he could punt, pass, and then kick the ball. And here's a shot of him out here. That's Curtis Harvey having a shot at it there. He's punting and falling down on this wet field. We're laughing at him, but a young man gave it his good old college try out there, trying his best. If he could have passed it and then punted it and then kicked it through the upright, he'd have won a Ford F-150 pickup. And here he goes now on his field goal attempt from about that's about 46-yard attempt right in the middle of the mud. He's just getting ready for it. And there he goes. And there goes the knees, too. But, folks, we're laughing at him, but our hats off that young man. He gave it the old college try. And, Spence, don't count his activities in your stats, but you might want to let us know what's happened.
Sure. First for the Miamisburg Vikings. They carried the ball 19 times for 67 yards, completed 2 completions on 5 attempts for a total 8 yards, for a total of 75 yards on offense. They had 3 turnovers in the first half. Their leading rusher, Dylan Kraus, had an excellent half, 54 yards on 13 carries, just over an average of 4 yards per carry. Lebanon Warriors had a total of 99 yards on offense. They also had 2 turnovers. I don't know if that's the most amount of turnovers I think we've seen in one half this whole year. Mm-hmm. Lebanon had 2, and of course Miamisburg had 3. Lebanon capitalized on the first turnover by Miamisburg with a 1-yard Sean Addison run. Sean carried the ball 7 times for 69 yards, and as I just mentioned, a 1-yard touchdown run, the only score on the day. He was 0 for 1 passing. Nate Woods carried the ball 11 times for 25 yards. Randy Keller, big number 55, carried the ball 1 time for 5 yards and what looked like a touchdown, but he was down on the half-yard line, and the Warriors unfortunately turned it over and couldn't get back in the end zone. The score at the end of the first half was Lebanon 6, Miamisburg 0.
I wish tonight, guys, we were playing NFL rules, because that would have been the red flag out there, reviewable, and we would have scored down there at the north end. There's no question about that.
And no question about it. It looked like he was in. At least he had the ball over the goal line, but the official spotted the ball right on about the 1-inch line. And then unfortunate circumstances took place. We fumbled the football. It had been nice to have gotten that score, and we've been up 2 scores, because I think anything can happen here in this second half, especially with these field conditions.
Hey, Joe, have you talked to Todd about whether that big hood he's got on that camera, I don't know whether the camera's open or not. You better talk to him. They'll take something off that. I don't think he can see a thing out there. Okay. So the Warriors are coming back on the field, leading 6-0. And remember, winner takes home a trophy, loser takes home a loss.
And Mom gets the muddy jerseys.
Well, we got to hang on for another half here. I shouldn't say hang on. I'd like to tack more onto what we have, because we'll have one more possession this half. We're going to be receiving. And the big thing tonight, the rest of the way, is Warriors hang on to the football. No turnovers, and don't let any big plays on offense get away from us.
Last week, at the end of the game, the Warriors had to stand around and watch Xenia slide and dive through the field, if you remember that. I'm sure they're thinking about that right now. They'd like to be able to muddy up their jerseys a little bit at the end of the game.
Monday night on the sports show, Sean talked about that, and he allowed his kids to stand and watch. He says, go out there and watch, and he saw them diving in the mud and so on. And they said, next week, that's what we want to be doing. So I certainly hope the Warriors are going to do this. So the Miamisburg Vikings are set to kick off from north to south. Winds picked up a little bit from the north to the south and in the middle of the mud. Approach the kick, and it's on the ground all the way, and it's down and going to be taken on the 20-yard line, brought up to about the 21, 22-yard line, where the Warriors will take over. Well, this is by far the poorest field position that we've had, so we definitely need a little bit of 2 or 3 first downs here before we have to punt the ball, if we're going to have to, just get it out of dangerous territory. Because you know both teams tonight on punts are going to be bringing everybody after it. There's no question about that. All right. Randy Kerr brings the line of scrimmage, being the center. Got the big power I formation again, 2 tight ends, which has been the formation most of the night. Fakes, gives the tailback off the left side over there. Picks up 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
It was Zach Snee on the carry.
Glad that old knee's healed back up on him. He's going to be one fine football for the Warriors before he gets out of here.
Tony Bachman in on a tackle with Miamisburg Vikings.
11:28, third quarter action. Warriors leading and 6-0, and there's a whistle on the field. I'm not sure, it must be equipment out there. Taking him out. Bringing another man in right now. Can't tell what number it was. We can see a few of them.
Number 35, looks like a helmet repair for Miamisburg.
Power I formation again. Addison fakes the option out to the right, gives the fullback, and he's loose, and it's number 55 again. Wow, everything's held up. It looked like a big stretch in the middle. Nothing's happening. All of a sudden, number 55 breaks out, and that is the man that we said was in the end zone. That's Randy Keller, normally an offensive lineman.
It looks like he was stopped, and I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle here.
Boy, I tell you, how he shakes out of that, I don't know, but he does. And the pile was still moving, shook out and gets a nice run down there, caught from behind again. That's a nice run out there to get us out of a poor field position.
32-yard pickup on the play.
Takes it down to the Miamisburg Vikings 45-yard line.
Flag on the play. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Didn't see what it was, but there's 5.
On the Vikings.
It's a major penalty. It's a 15-yard penalty, so I think it is an unsportsmanlike conduct, and I believe it might have been assessed to the coaches of Miamisburg. I'm not real sure.
You know, Tom, it may be exactly what you were talking about. The coach may have been laying into him saying that play was dead.
Sean Addison keeps the ball, goes off the right side, picks up about 5 yards. That puts the ball down and start on the 30 there on the series of downs, takes it down to about the 27-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
Brandon Sams in on the stop. Miamisburg, 5'11", 185-pound senior.
Tim Lewis, a veteran coach for Miamisburg's been up there for years. He's coached some championships and so on. And normally, you've been around that long, you know when you can get on a fish and when you can't. Probably knows all of them by name. And there's the tackle, and boy, I tell you what, he's trying to give it off again to the fullback, but boy, Miamisburg was there before we were.
I think there's a little bit of misdirection, miscommunication there. And when you're not used to playing that in offensive back position, he might have went the wrong way. Sean turned one way and the back went the other way.
I would imagine, though, when Sean Lamb heard the weather report and it started raining, he started working the big backfield in there a lot this week. So it's probably not it's not a new thing tonight, but it's like you say, it's not something that's ordinary with those youngsters. 3rd and 10, got to have a big play. Sean Addison taking around the right side, dodge one. We've got a holding penalty back there. It goes around the right end. Had a nice pickup in there, but I'm sure from where it was pulled. And, right over in front, and guess who? Official right over in front of Miamisburg bench throws the flag. He said, well, I'll get a little bit of it back for you, Coach. I can get 10 of it back. They got a hold on the offense. Somebody on the right side of the line over there.
How can you hold? You can't grab a hold of those jerseys. They're so full of mud and wet.
That's a good question. Wonder how he made that call. McRoberts would be uptight right now, wouldn't he? Oh, good old Tommy. So it's going to bring up a third and, well, I'm not so sure I'd take that penalty if I was him. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and it's going to be from the 15 or 25-yard line. It's going to take it to the 35, but we get the down over. Whoa, where'd they take it from?
Well, they called it a spot of the foul.
Yeah, it's a spot foul.
And it must have been about 3 yards in the backfield.
Ah, okay. All right. I savvy that now. So going to bring up third and about 22, 24 or something like that. I formation. Addison's going to be back. Might be throwing his second pass tonight. Going to draw a play up the middle to Zach Schnee and back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. So the Warriors are going to be forced to punt on fourth down. Make sure that the center gets his hands wiped off. Make sure it's a good, clean ball. Don't drop it in the mud. Addison will be back, averaging near 30 yards a punt. We need one of those 30-yarders right here. Third quarter action, 8:52 to go. Lebanon leading 6-0 over the Miamisburg Vikings, playing for the league championship. Winner take all. Nice snap up. Addison kicks. Little lobber right in the middle. Fair catch right in the middle there. Taking it on his own 19-yard line. That's where Miamisburg will put the ball in play for the first series they've had in the second half.
LCNB, Lebanon's hometown bank since 1877, has set the standard for your banking convenience with 4 Lebanon offices, 7 drive-through lanes, 7 ATMs, free online banking, free online bill pay, and free telephone banking. Around the corner, around the world. Stop by your local LCNB office today and see how good hometown banking can be. LCNB, member FDIC, equal housing opportunity.
I wonder where the bank president is tonight. Mr. Steve Wilson, I don't see you in the crowd. I imagine you're at home, snuggled up in the warm. First and 10. Miamisburg comes outside and cuts back inside. That was a trap play. The far side guard pulled over there to kick the defensive end out. And we stalemated the blocker, but the back was still able to sneak back inside.
Trent Burns did a nice job of shedding off that offensive lineman and making the stop on the play.
Got to have a linebacker to fill, though, after you make the stop right there.
You got a little factor now in the weather. The wind is starting to pick up, and you can see that flag. It's coming out of the north now pretty good, and it's starting to, the rain's starting to pick up a little bit.
Miamisburg's got a shotgun formation this time. Give the tailback again. Got some running room in the middle, enough for a first down. So Miamisburg keeps their drive going, but boy, they are in the middle of the hog slop out there.
Zach McDaniel, along with Tyler Crockett, making the stop for the Warriors.
Looks more like mud wrestling out there than football right now. Wow.
And I'm telling you, they are in the worst part of the field right now.
Well, I question how you can pick out the worst part, but I guess you're right, that's the worst part. First and 10 for Miamisburg on their own 34-yard line. Somebody took his head off.
Brandon Killen just went in and unleveled the Miamisburg running back.
Did he absolutely behead him?
I thought the quarterback had the ball.
He was on a fire from his right side right there. Just hands off, and boy, as soon as he does.
Quarterback held on to it and slipped and fell.
Come up line of scrimmage again, going to bring up 2nd and 12. The ball's on the Miamisburg 25-yard line. 35-yard line. Can't see the yard markers too clear. 35. Back there, it's going to be pass out the right, and not a chance. It looked like it was a shot put rather than a pass out to the left side over there.
There's no way you can get a good grip on that football tonight.
You know, it looks like they bring their wide receivers in a little bit.
You would.
So the quarterback can throw that far, because wide receiver was probably about 22 yards away, and he threw the ball about 12, 14 yards.
And you've got to know in these conditions, and these guys are not used to these conditions, but wide receivers got to know they have to cut down on their pass routes, knowing they have to come back to the football. It changes the whole complexity of the passing game.
3rd and 11. Big play for the defense right here. Got motion going across. First time we've seen motion tonight. Back, it's going to be a pass. He's looking, and he's taken down.
Zach McDaniel from the backside.
Yes. All right, yes, sir. Number 69. And boy, I tell you, when he gives you a lick, he's like a snake. Uh-oh. We got
Tyler Crockett.
Crockett limping partways off, and then he just falls in the mud. Looks like a knee. He's trying to get off the field, but assistance is coming to him out there.
40 million drivers are happy on the road because they trust State Farm. They know every day they're getting the personal service and great rates they deserve. Nobody can take care of you like a State Farm agent. Call Debbie Collins, your State Farm agent in Lebanon today at 932-2762. Lisa Sparks is a full-time realtor living and working in your community and dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients in Lebanon. You can contact Lisa for all of your real estate needs at 252-3483 or online at sparksteam.com.
I can't tell whether it's Tyler Crockett's left ankle or left knee. He's on his own power. He come off the field. Just a gutty kid out there. You talk about mud. Boy, oh boy. 4th and about 18. Punt formation for Miamisburg. Come after it, Warriors. Ball's up high, slips through again. We have a man coming back, and the kick is got it off, and it's coming, dropped dead on about the 37-yard line. Lebanon crossed me up a little bit. They didn't go after the punt. I thought maybe they would. I think if they would have, they'd have had the ball back down in deep right there.
It looked like they pulled out to try to set up a return.
Obviously it wasn't going to be a very long punt. So first and 10 for the Warriors. Not a turnover, but almost as good as a turnover. The ball's on the Miamisburg 37-yard line. 6:24 to go, third quarter action. Clock must be stuck the way it looks here. Zach Schnee takes the ball in the line of scrimmage and is taken down after about a 1-yard gain. Maybe less than that.
We haven't seen Nate Woods in the second half.
No, we haven't. I don't know whether Nate is injured or.
I see him on the sideline.
Number 23, Sean Fobbs, made the tackle for the Miamisburg Vikings. It's getting very difficult to see Miamisburg's numbers right now because they're in the white uniforms.
Lebanon in power eye again, the jumbo. 2nd and 10. Addison takes the snap, gives the tailback fakes, come around the outside by his own, and he hang on the ball, and he's tackled and taken down. Ooh, boy, oh boy. It started to be a run around the left side on a keeper, and nothing to go over there. He turned around, somebody grabbed his shoulder or his jersey, swung him around, and from then on it was history. A loss of about 10 yards, going to bring up maybe 12 yards. 3rd and 22, I'm saying. The board says 22 also. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Lebanon still hanging on to that 6-0 lead, and that 6-0 lead is enough to take you to a co-championship. Addison takes a sneak right over the middle, gets some room, tries out the right side, nothing there, and is taken down. Going to bring up 4th and about 20, and Sean Addison again will be snapping the ball, or punting the ball. Tyler Kerr will be snapping the ball. Get your hands wiped off, men. Cover this punt. Nice snap. Punt up. Not a long punt, but it'll be go a little ways. And the ball is down in the mud at the 29-yard line of Miamisburg. Joe, we don't need any comments from the bus back there. You know, he's back there in that trailer. Probably got the heater on.
Well, that football did hit and stick, but he said it looked like your pitching wedge. But, Joe, I've seen him hit his pitching wedge.
So have I.
Well, at least they hit it. I don't whiff. 4:09 to go, third quarter action. Lebanon hanging on to 6-0 lead. Miamisburg first and 10. Their own 30-yard line and given to the tailback again. Footing is just absolutely horrible out there. Just terrible playing conditions.
Trent Burns in on the tackle along with a host of other Warriors. Came in on the stop. Ian Mercina. Those down linemen are doing a nice job tonight of, in these conditions, the footing's not real good for them either.
Miamisburg had a nice drive to start the game on their second drive, but it failed an interception. They haven't really done anything since. Ball given to tailback again. And
fumble on the play.
Another fumble, Spence said. Now, how'd you see that?
Oh, it's easy. You see a bunch of Maroon guys jumping up and down.
Oh, okay. That's the way you call a fumble. Watch the players. Who got it? There's the fumble. I'm looking at the screen right now, and I have no idea. No idea.
Standing around there looked like Zach McDaniel along with Ian Mercina, but I don't know which one eventually ended up with the football.
Sean Addison, number 14. He says his weight is 6'3", 200. I'd say it's probably about 6'2 and a half, 240 right now with that wet uniform. Wow. Mud caked. First and 10 for the Warriors. On the 37-yard line. Good snap. Handoff in the middle. Addison keeps, goes the outside, and is brought down by one of the Miamisburg players. Tom, can you see his number? No.
Look at there. Yeah, number 35 for Miamisburg.
You're guessing.
No, I'm not. Number 35 for Miamisburg. Marcus Nowlin on the tackle, 5'11", 185-pound junior.
How many times has Sean carried the ball tonight, Spence?
Sean's carried the ball 12 times for 66 yards.
But there was 55 of them at one call, wasn't there?
Absolutely.
And second and about 7 or 6 out there, 2:51 to go. Come on, clock. Burn the clock. Third quarter, Lebanon hanging on to that early touchdown, 6-0 lead. Hand off the tail, but good hole right in the middle.
Fumble.
No. Everybody says Miami's got it, but
I heard a
officials.
whistle.
Miamisburg did get the fumble.
Huh?
Randy Keller fumbled the football, and Miamisburg did recover.
Boy, he was near first down when he fumbled it too. So Miamisburg gets the ball back. Another turnover for the Warriors, which is how many, Spence?
That was the third turnover for the Warriors.
And how many?
Miamisburg has 4, so we're up to 7 turnovers.
7 turnovers. 2:33 to go. Third quarter action. Absolutely mud all over out there. You'll be able to see this at 11 o'clock if you want to watch it, but listening to it right now, it's hard to believe how much of a mess that field is in right now. First and 10. Ball's on the 25-yard line of Miamisburg. And, what happened? I can't.
Stop made by Trent Burns.
And McDaniel, I think. Boy.
Zach McDaniel.
Starts out there. Fake to the fullback right in the middle and brought all the motion out to the right, but nothing doing. A 2-yard loss, in fact. Good defensive play. Coming across the line of scrimmage. Coach West has to be happy with his defense tonight, guys. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lebanon leading. It's 2nd and 12 for the Vikings on their own 23-yard line. There's a snap. It's going to be a throw. Another pass in the middle. And it is complete. It is complete out to the left side to the split end. But he falls right at the time, so it's going to be a pickup about 8 yards on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. Hold him one more time, defense. Make him punt out of that quagmire out there. Miamisburg comes to the line of scrimmage. Lebanon in their 3-5 defense. Got 3 linemen right close in there. Bringing the linebacker off there, and he's got a little running room to the left side, but taken down, so it's going to be 4th and 3 coming up, and the ball's in the mud. As Tom says, the muddiest place, wherever that is.
Well, if we can
field.
hold on for another minute, we'll get it down here where it's not
No,
quite as
let
muddy.
him punt. No. Let him punt from that mud there.
Oh, yeah, I want him to punt from that, but I'm saying we're going to be scoring going this direction.
That's right. That end of the field only touched early in the game.
That's right.
Miamisburg's ready to punt. Now that center has his hands full, doesn't he? I'm telling you, that's asking a lot for him to jerk that ball up out of the mud and then throw it back there.
We don't have anybody back right now.
Well, no. Do nothing but fumble back there. Just don't jump on that and don't rough the kicker. Nice. It's way high. Go after it. Go after it, men. Still got it off. And punts it back up to, not quite to the line of scrimmage, a negative 4 yards.
Well, the Warriors sort of blew an opportunity on that one. I think they let the punter run after it. They didn't make a
Well, now they
solid
couldn't have been
effort.
setting up a return because we didn't have return man back.
No, but they didn't make an effort to actually rush the passer or rush the kicker.
Well, Warriors going to get it in great field position again, but let the clock run out now before you have to run a play. Don't even snap it. Does he keep a divot toe? He's digging it out back there. Joe, the wise guy, him and Paul back in the cuddly little warm trailer back there. Power I formation, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line of Miamisburg. And Addison keeps it himself, and it's another surge in the middle. How you say that?
Another surge. Good line surge
No,
there.
not a surge, but you know what sport's that when they all just hang up there?
What?
Rugby.
Oh.
Rugby. What do you call that? A scrum. That's it, Joe. All right, so 3rd quarter's action going into the 4th quarter. Lebanon leading 6-0 with the ball. Marty, let's hear who's bringing it.
You'll catch big savings when you get to Pulte Price on a new Chevrolet, America's #1 brand, America's #1 value. Bob Pulte Chevrolet will do whatever it takes to earn your business. Scout the competition, then go to Bob Pulte Chevrolet in Lebanon, where, guys, you'll love the Pulte Price. If you've been in an accident with your car that you bought at Pulte, then you take it to the pros at Image Detailing and Collision Center at 932-0700 for a fast, accurate estimate and high-quality body work. They'll work with any insurance company to make the process easy and get you back on the road quickly. Trust your car to someone who really cares. Image Detailing under the checkerboard at 760 Columbus Avenue in Lebanon. And learn a new skill. Take Liberty Tax Service tuition-free tax school and learn how to prepare individual income taxes. We offer various programs to fit your schedule. Call now for class information at 228-0330. There is a small fee for books and supplies. At Liberty, we make taxes fun. Hey, guys, I found out one thing tonight. Football's float.
Yeah, it sure does. Spence, give us the 3-quarter stats here.
Sure. For the Miamisburg Vikings, they had 67 yards on the ground. Quarterback was 2 for 5 for a total of 8 yards, for a total of 84 yards on offense and 4 turnovers. The Warriors had 136 yards, so about 50 more yards than Miamisburg. 19 carries for 99 yards. Sean really only attempted 1 pass so far, and it was incomplete. And the Warriors have 3 turnovers. So, again, it's 6-0 still.
Well, let's get in the end zone here and just burn the clock out. 2nd and about 6. Addison gives the tailback back there, keeps himself out around the outside, and takes the ball down to near the 20-yard line.
Marcus now in on the stop, number 35 for Miamisburg.
If I was Miamisburg, I'd put everybody on their left side or right side because they know we're going to run it to the right over here in the grass. 3rd and about 3. Big play. Keep the drive going. Run clock run.
That's the first time either team has actually seen the grass since the, since the start of the second half.
The field is just a mess out there. Everybody's in the box over there. Sean Addison keeps the ball himself and enough for the first down. Oh, big first down. Big first down for the Warriors. It does 2 things. It helps us burn the clock and gets us in some green grass. The farther down we get, the greener the grass gets. And close to the goal line, too. Ball's inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Lebanon leading 6-0. 4th quarter action here at the stadium. one thing for sure, nobody's leaving. All we see is a sea of umbrellas. The rain is almost, I believe, completely stopped. The wind's picked up maybe a little. Warriors approach the line of scrimmage again. Joe Overby and Benny Leake been the two tight ends tonight, all night long. Sean Addison keeps the ball and takes it down to near the 15-yard line, about the 16-yard line. I'd say that's just about as smart a coaching and smart a calls you can have, isn't it? Just quarterback sneak, then have those big old linemen that's playing backs tonight just hit you in the back and just keep shoving a pile.
Well, you get 3 or 4 yards on the carry. You know, you're going to sustain the drive. You're going to run the clock down.
Well, it's not 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It's 3 yards in a mud pie.
Addison again. Don't fumble the ball. Gets it. Fakes outside. Gives his knee outside. And takes it out the left side into the mud. I don't understand that call. Sean was over here in the grass. Just keep it over here. 9:48 to go. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. And Zach Snee comes off to the sidelines. Boy, I tell you what, they look like they're just shiny. There's so much mud. He's gimping on that knee that's been in. And here's Woods coming back in there. Nate Woods, number 28, coming back in the game with a, I don't know whether he got a new jersey, a clean jersey, washed it at halftime, but I tell you, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Number 28, we can see that.
I think this is the first time he's been out in the
second half. Yeah. Addison around right side by himself. He's got some running room. Gets down inside about the 10-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Do we have a kicker? Do you take a chance on a kick?
No.
On a field goal?
No.
You guys say, Rich, nope. Rich says no. Spence says no. We all vote no. We'll see. I think they're talking to him. Might try it. Oh, Tyler Gilbert says, nope, he's going to go in the ball game. Trent Burns comes out of the ball game. He's been the big running back tonight. Hadn't carried the ball a lot, but done a lot of blocking. Tyler Gilbert. Well, they did this last week. Hit him down in there. No.
Wasn't set.
Oh, my, that hurts, boys. 8:28 to go. Second quarter action. Well, when you put those little gadget plays in, you gotta make sure everybody's set on that. We tried that last week, and Xenia was waiting for it. Of course, you know, when you put a guy in with a clean jersey like that, he's not too easy to hide, is he?
No, you're kind of giving it away there a little bit.
And I would imagine they saw it on the films. They was yelling when number 2 comes in the game and lines up close to the line of scrimmage. Of course, maybe there's an option off of that we didn't know, huh?
We better
Could have
execute
been.
this play. We're down to 8 seconds on the play clock.
Yes, sir. We got those play clocks down there. There's a snap. Quick pitch out the right side. We got Nate Woods down. Gets down inside the...
Just short.
Just going to be short inside the 10-yard line. But didn't quite make the first down.
They'll run out of bounds by number 23, Sean Fobbs, and number 24, Michael Wiley.
How can you tell? You're guessing. You're
I'm
just
not
looking at
guessing.
the roster and saying a number down there. All right, the Warriors are going to have to stop them for 8 minutes and 20 seconds, leading 6-0. Miamisburg takes over on their own 11-yard line. I thought he'd get inside the 10, or down on the sideline there.
Miamisburg is yet to start on the Warrior side of the field.
No, he only had a fumble over there, they did. No, you're right. It was a quick pitch over here, gets some yardage, and shakes loose. Tackled
Fumble
hard
on the
down.
play again.
Another fumble, and the Warriors get it again. Who made the hit? Boy, that was lick of the night. Who'd come up and made that hit? Did you get it, guys? We'll bring it to you in a minute if Joe's got a replay on it. All right, here's the tailback coming out the side here. And right. 20 was Overby, but it wasn't
Same
Overby.
one who recovered the ball. Number 44.
Brandon
Killen.
Killen.
He's capable of that, boys. He's giving some licks. Another great opportunity for the Warriors. That's their 5th of the night. And the ball's on the 16-yard line of Miamisburg. Unbalanced to the right for the Warriors. Given to Woods right in the middle. Clock is on 8 minutes right now. 6-0. Lebanon leading. Boy, tonight, just watch that 25-second clock, and when it gets down to 1, just snaps the ball. Burn it off. See, the clock is just running. You know, it's taken right now about 40 seconds between plays, getting the ball wiped off and set down in there.
No, I think we'll see another Sean Addison run. We've been successful doing that, and then we sort of get away from it. So let's see if we do it again.
All right, boys, now we've still got 10 seconds. Burn some more of that clock. Snapping the ball, and back to Nate Woods again on the pitch around the right side, and he goes in the pile. What is the flag back there? Hold on us.
And the bad part about that holding was clear away from the play.
Boy, that was.
It was on the back side.
Yep. And that stopped the clock there at 7:22 to go. The Warriors are now going to have a second and should be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. Second and 20.
Here's a stat challenge for you. When's the last time we've gone without completing a pass? I bet it's been a long,
we haven't completed one tonight?
We've not completed a pass yet. 0 for 1.
Well,
Where's Tom when you need him?
I don't know. Yeah.
I know when our last shutout was.
Unbalanced to the right. More to the right side over here. Boy, we got him over here. We just got to get it to him. It's a complete down there to Joe Overby. Over the middle for a touchdown. Hey, Spence. How about Spence asking that right now? Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And just as he asked that, a pass right over the middle to the tight end, Joe Overby. Sean Addison lopped it right over there and behind him, and a 26-yard 26-yard touchdown pass. Oh, doggies. Lebanon leads 12-0 with 6:56 to go in the last quarter of the game, and it looks like championship time's coming, boys.
That was a nice setup there. You know, you got your tight end, Joe Overby, who has a good set of hands, and hit him coming right down the middle, hit him right in the seam.
He might have set that up because I think that penalty was on Joe Overby, wasn't it? The hold. Going for the point after. 2-point conversion. Going to throw back over there, and did not complete it. The ball went to Addison. Addison pitched to Trent Burns, who has thrown one touchdown pass of the season. Tried to throw it back to the quarterback, but just too much mud on the ball. That's asking a lot on that play right there. So, with 6:56 to go in the fourth quarter, Lebanon leads 12-0.
Lebanon's hometown insurance agency, Dakin Insurance, has been insuring generations of Warren County residents and businesses since 1876. Because Dakin is an independent insurance agency, they can provide you with the best coverage for your auto, home, or business. Call 932-4010 today or stop by one of their offices at 24 East Mulberry or 730 Columbus Avenue for an analysis quote for all of your insurance needs. Michelle Abrams, a 30-year resident of Lebanon, educated community leader and mother of 3 sons, is proud to promote our community, our schools, and quality of life here in southwestern Ohio. Working as an agent for Hinkle Schuler Realtors enables her to bring people together for the good of their families and the greater good of our community. And as Michelle Abrams Choir says, give Michelle a call.
Michelle, if you're listening now, she said she listens to ball games, but she says all she hears is that chorus for that one commercial. So now we got 2.
Yeah, she'll probably fire us now.
All right, there's the kick down, and it bounces on the 30 and picked up on the 30, and he must have touched the knee down there.
He was down.
He sure did.
He was down.
So, Miamisburg is going to start on the left hash. 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line, and now that takes 2 scores for them to not to go home without the trophy.
You know, going back to that play with Joe Overby, you know, for Miamisburg, they're probably keying on him, but when they key and see him blocking down and all of a sudden he releases that seam, that's what made him wide open on that play, because it looked like he was blocking and then all of a sudden he just released and he was wide open for that touchdown pass.
Oh, Goby Dry down there. Todd, you got a shot at Goby Dry. Those boys drying those footballs right in front of you there. That little boy looking in there. 1st and 10 Miamisburg completes the pass to the left side over there. They can't get him down. He's still running, still chugging down the field. He gets 15 yards out of that.
We missed about 3 tackles there before he's run out of bounds, and he just kept going for probably another 10 or 15 yards.
Boy, I tell you, he was fighting.
Finally run out of bounds over in front of Miamisburg's bench.
Was that the big Brutan boy?
That was number 9 for them. That was Justin McCartney.
Justin McCartney, 6'4", 201-pound senior. My goodness, he was a load once he got the ball.
They're going to have to go to the air.
Well, I don't know whether they will or not. It's kind of early. He's back. You're right. They're going to go to the air, and he's going to pull it down and run. He's got some running room. Met right in the middle of the field, and I didn't see the number, but he gets 6 yards out of the game. 6:30 to go in the ball game. Come on, clock. That clock was in slow gear tonight. I think it's wet and soggy. Maybe there's mud in the berries of the middle of the clock or something. Run that thing. Second and 4 for Miamisburg. I formation. Going to throw it out the right this time, and he throws it into the mud. The ball only traveled about halfway to old number 9 that time.
I'll tell you, he looks like he throws that ball intentionally. He holds it almost at the end of the cone of that ball when he throws it.
Got a man on the side, Tyler Crockett. Third and 4. Ball's into Lebanon territory. Gives a tailback hiding back behind. Tackled, brought down, did not get it. He's down to about the 45-yard line. Needs about 2 for the first down.
Ian Mercina and Ben Leake get on the tackle.
This is 4-down territory there.
Yeah, boy. Mercina was talking on the sports show. Moved in from Wisconsin. I bet he thinks it's hot down here to play after playing in Wisconsin. Wow. All right, defense, you got a hold. They're going for it. Ball's on the 45-yard line, 4th and about 4. Quarterback's back. He slips, can't throw it. Pulls it up, taken down, and the Warriors have held. The Warriors will take over with 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter. Lebanon leading 12-0 over Miamisburg. Yelling, shutout, shutout, shutout.
Brendan Killen made the tackle for the Warriors. You know, with 5:23, you can sustain a pretty good drive here. You can knock a lot of time off this clock and almost end this ball game.
Yep, absolutely. Sean should just not even get him down. Should stand right straight up. Just look at that clock. Look at the clock, Sean. There's still 13 seconds. Snap the ball. Addison gets it, gets good surge, and 5 yards out of it.
Good line surge right there by the offensive lineman.
Good blocking.
You know, they've done a nice job all year long.
They sure have. That's Randy Keller, Tyler Kerr, Zach McDaniel. On out the tackles is Trent Burns and big Jonathan Furbush.
Warriors started on their own 46-yard line. That's first time in the last 5 possessions that they've started in their end of the field.
The officials have been very lax tonight in allowing coaches on the field, both Miamisburg coaches and Lebanon's coaches, letting them out there, especially calling plays. You know, normally they'll let the head coach sneak out a yard or so, but tonight, you know, we're getting our headphone out there with it. And 2 coaches, 3 coaches really out there. That's a luxury. Second about 4, long count. Addison with the ball again, and he needs help from the back. He needs his big backs just to smash right in there behind him.
Again, another good line surge. Brian Mazzarosi in there at the offensive line. Also, coach, and he's done a nice job this evening.
Running the tackle also. Number 79. I missed him out there a little bit. Couldn't see his number. I can see it now, I guess. 4:04 to go. Fourth quarter, Lebanon leading 12-0, heading for the championship, a co-championship it's going to be with Xenia, who soundly defeated us last week. But that's over. Still getting half of it. Sean Addison takes the ball. Quarterback sneak right in the middle. Does not get enough for the first down. Big decision, guys.
You go for
Go
it.
for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you guys are saying go for it now. Go for it. Now you've changed your tune. Rich, what do you say? Everybody says go for it now. Well, okay, we'll see.
1 yard short of the first down.
Well, 3:22. I got to vote with you guys. Go for it. Don't take a chance on a bad snap and let him get a, snap over his head or something. Boy, I tell you, Sean Addison shines going in the game instead of, that uniform. It looks like he's got a silk uniform on. Of course, the shine is a brown shine. 3 minutes to go. They're going for it. Snapping the ball right.
Trying to draw them off sides.
And he calls timeout with 4 seconds to go.
Pharmacies are not all the same. You'll notice the difference at Bryan's Family Pharmacy. There really is a feeling of family, and you won't sacrifice any of the modern conveniences like 15-minute prescription service, free delivery, and convenient parking. Plus, all insurance plans, including Medicare Part D, are accepted. So come by and see Bryan at the Family Pharmacy in the Colony Square Shopping Center. People's Community Bank is your hometown bank. They are locally owned and operated, which means their decisions are local, their concerns are local, their priorities are where they belong. Find out what hometown banking is all about. Visit a People's Community Bank branch today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For Doctors Greg and Brad Testament, serving the dental needs of Warren County's families is more than a career, it's a treasured family tradition. Since Dr. Woody began the practice in 1946, their patients have benefited from an ongoing legacy of patient-centered dental care. We welcome you to become a part of our dental family tradition where 3 generations of caring stand behind everything we do. Now, if you're ready to sell your home, put an award-winning realtor to work for you. Tonda Heffler of RE/MAX Results Plus is a President's Club and Warren County Top 20 winner. Tonda specializes in residential and farm properties throughout our area. Call Tonda at 937-725-0553 or go online to teamwithtonda.com.
Teamwithtonda.com. Okay. Big play for the Warriors. Gives the tailback and, he's got it. I believe he fell across far enough. It depends on the spot. Depends on the spot. I don't think we got a great spot out of it.
Got hit in the backfield.
Oh, and that's Trent Burns down on the ground. We have a player injured on the ground, but he's moving around, Mom and Dad. Of course, I know they're here. They never miss a ball game, but not sure what the prognosis is on him right there. There it is. Hit in the backfield. That's Nate Woods got it.
He's short.
Looks like Trent Burns was blocking down there. Probably got somebody fell on him or something in there. So while he's down there, Marty, go ahead with the commercial.
Together with experience, teamwork, and integrity, we can assist you with your current or future home buying and selling needs, from first-time home buyer programs to preparing a competitive market analysis on your existing home. Call Ron and Teresa Johnson, Hinkle-Schuler Realtors, 836-6766 or 836-6064. And LC&B, Lebanon's hometown bank since 1877, has set the standard for your banking convenience with 4 Lebanon offices, 7 drive-through lanes, 7 ATMs, free online banking, free online bill pay, and free telephone banking. Around the corner or around the world, stop by your local LC&B office today and see how good hometown banking can be. LC&B, member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. Guys, while we got a second, just want to say it's been fun working with you guys this football season. This is our last game together this year. We kick it off now. Write this date in your calendar. We kick it off next year on August the 31st at GWOC West. So that's when we'll be with you next for football. But we'll be back for basketball. And keep watching Channel 6 out there. And we'll have the schedule out there. And you'll see when you'll be able to hear and see Lebanon Warrior basketball.
You know, I don't know, but I'll bet that's Papa Burns that walked out on the field right there in the red jacket. Sort of walked out there like him. This is baby, isn't it? It's the last one. Isn't Trent the youngest one? Boy,
Looks like they're working on his neck a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got his timeout here. They've got him, Trent Burns, and I think they got him sitting up there a little bit and working on him. The rest of the Warriors are just knelt down out there at the outside, just looking on. Everything's silent right here. Boy, this is quieter than a study hall.
It is, and this is Trent's last game. He's not going to be playing beyond this level because he wants to, as Tom was saying earlier, wants to protect his hands because he wants to become a dentist, so he doesn't want to take any chance of an injury.
That looks like Big Brother
Oh,
Zach.
that's Zach Burns. I can tell his run from years ago, and then he was a star and had a great career at up at Brown University as a tight end and had a shot at the NFL.
Looks like they're setting him up.
It might take Zach to get him up. Boy, He's a load out there. Can you imagine how much he weighs? He weighs 265 pounds.
Dry.
Just getting on the scales dry. Can you imagine? Well, you know, your uniform's probably going to weigh maybe 20. Got his helmet off, walking off on his own power now. Maybe got ticked on the head a little bit, and boom.
Might not know where he was at for a while.
Yeah, he knows now.
Now they're measuring for the first down, and we are short.
We weren't short by very much.
Nope. So Lebanon's leading with 2:47 to go in the fourth quarter, 12-0 over Miamisburg. Boys, I tell you what, it's not time to get on a table and dance or light up a stogie or anything. But by golly, that trophy's just as big whether it's a co-championship or championship. You know, just rub the co off of it. You don't know the difference after some years.
There's a lot of teams that would love to be playing for a co-championship tonight in the state of Ohio.
Turn out the lights. The party's over.
And the Warriors are going to end up 6-4. A good season for these youngsters. Good season for the coaching staff. 1st and 10 for the Bird. They're going to be throwing the ball. Quarterback's back, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Defense getting a... Yes, sir. I'll tell you what.
Guys are starting to jump around a little bit out there, getting pretty excited.
Tom up there and Wayne and Todd save a little footage because you're going to see some humongous slides in the mud after the game.
Yeah, and after the game, we'll just hush up and just let you enjoy that.
2nd and 10 for the Vikings, 2:43 to go. Lebanon leading 12. He's back to pass and just can't get it off. He's taken down back there by number 55, no other than Randy Keller. He's had a great night tonight.
He's had a good night tonight. He's put some pressure there on the quarterback, but he had a couple of big hits on defense. He's played well tonight.
And a near touchdown.
A near touch. Well, a
controversial
no touchdown. That's right. That's to be fair to the officials. McRoberts would like that answer. 2:39, clock stop, incomplete pass. 12-0. The Warriors still leading out here. Wind's just picked up a little bit. The rain has died down. Just for the celebration after the game. Quarterback's back, looking, got some room, still looking, going to run the ball around the right side, and is brought down. I hope he stayed inside. Yeah, he's still winding the clock, so the clock still should be running. Now, why did they stop?
Timeout.
Oh, timeout. That's why they stopped it. It's going to bring up 4th and about 5. 2:26 to go in the ball game. The ball's right on the 50-yard line with timeout.
Use the right equipment for your next job. Rent your tools and save at Arch Rental Equipment in Franklin and Sharonville and online at archrental.com. Get the job done right with Arch Rental Equipment. And if you need new tires for your SUV or truck, then you best get into Walt Lutey and take a look at all the Advantage tires that he has, the great deals he has on Michelin tires. So stop in to Walt Lutey Tire today on Columbus Avenue for all of the details. Hey, guys, when was our last shutout?
Okay, McRoberts. I don't know.
October the 21st last year. 16-0 over Talawanda.
Okay. Got that. You know, I'm looking down there at old number 50 standing in the back of the group down there. He's played a heck of a game. Offensive center, snapped the ball, long punt snaps. Hey, you got to say hats off to Tyler Kerr down there. Big night for him. Unless you've ever played center, you don't understand how much responsibility that's been. That's exactly right. 4th and 5. Big play for the defense right here. There's a snap. Quarterback's back. He's looking. He's going to run, and he is smothered down back there by number 69, McDaniel. And somebody else with a jersey or numbers I can't see.
A lot of numbers we can't see out there right now.
Well, there's not enough time now to run out. We got number 53 coming in the ball game. I tell you what Sean will probably do. Coach will probably try to get every senior in tonight, their last ball game. And he just got
That's Eric Sperry.
Eric Sperry in. He yelled down there, Adam Campbell, down there sleeping by himself a little bit, and he had to put Tyler Gilbert in there.
You know, it wasn't a night for those receivers. You know, the wide receivers usually played a lot, and tonight it just didn't happen for them.
Yep. I hope he gets all the seniors in. He really hasn't started wholesale substituting yet, but we've got the war won now, boys. There's just some little battles here. That's their last time out. They can't stop the clock again. Get them in on offense. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Guys, we'll be back with you basketball season, and the only reason we're able to do that is because of the sponsors that we mention each and every week on our broadcast. And so you're familiar with them. You see them running and scrolling across your screen there on Channel 6. And if you patronize any of these businesses, tell them you appreciate that. There's a good shot of Todd down there on the field, good shot of our muddy huddle down there. Thanks to our camera crew, another great job they did down there. Todd on the field and Tom and Wayne up on the lift out here. Tom Diggle was up here all day building that. It looks like a condominium he's built out there. It's covered on all four sides and got a roof over it.
I coached Tom Diggle. He always takes care of himself, I can tell you that. Oh, Tommy played up here in, let's see, must have been 1981 or 2 or 3, something like that. Defensive back. Second and about 8. Long count. Addison keeps it, and he's nailed right there. Just let her run out. Clock's running down. Yep, Miamisburg. How many timeouts they get?
They get 3 timeouts. This is their last timeout.
You know, they snapped that last ball. There were still 9 seconds on the clock.
2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Lebanon leading 12-0. Headed for a tie for the GWOC Championship. Inaugural season in it and tied for the championship. Not bad, guys. A lot of people was writing this team off there after the 4th week of the season. They come back very, very strong. Last week, after a disappointing drubbing up at Xenia, the guys have had a good week of practice, and I tell you, they just said tonight, hey, we won it. They shook a lot of fumbles off. How many turnovers now for Miamisburg? 5, 6?
Miamisburg has turned it over, I'm going to say 5 times. Give me a second here.
I thought it was 6. Interception and
5 turnovers, 4 fumbles and interception. It's hard to keep track. I think Lebanon's had 3.
Three.
Always a good sign when the coaches leave.
Oh, yep. That means it's all wrapped up. I wouldn't go down there. There are going to be some coaches get muddy tonight, I'll tell you right now, after the game. That's Overby?
Joe Overby on the
think it
carry
is.
for a yard.
I couldn't see. Yeah, it is 20. Joe carrying the ball at his normal position of fullback back there. 150 rate, and they can't stop the clock again, but it is 4th down. Miamisburg will get the ball back here.
Unless we make a first down.
Well, yes. But I know one thing, he's not going to be throwing the ball.
Yeah. Don't think
try
we'll see
that.
the Hail Mary.
Let the old clock just keep right on running. 126. For Lebanon, the clock's like it's stalled. For Miamisburg, it's just racing down. Trying to save it. High formation, Overby and Woods behind. Addison fumbles the ball and is taken down. Couldn't get away out there, so gets in. So Miamisburg will take over on their own 45-yard line, and number 99 is in the ball game. That's Caleb Wick, 76. Catch him here, guys. Chris Ashcraft, 43. Tyler Stover. Any other new jerseys out there we can see? Miamisburg's going to be throwing the ball. No question about that. Long snap, and he throws it down deep, and it is intercepted back there. by Kyle Miller. Steps out of bounds, but that's Kyle Miller's 4th. That might be a school record. 4 interceptions. Might be, I'm not sure. That might be a school record, guys.
You look now down that sideline, and you're starting to feel it now. You're feeling a little bit of that championship.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been in that situation that Sean Lamb's in right now, and if I was Sean Lamb, I would ease out the back, sneak off the side, lock myself in the coach's office till all the players left. I'll
You
guarantee
would
you.
not. You'd
Yes,
be out
I
there to
would.
enjoy every minute of it.
I was a sissy, wasn't I? Buddy, I knew what that was. The guy could drown in that mud out there. 1:04 to go. Lebanon's got it. Coach, get your seniors in there. Get your seniors in there. Addison back. 1st and 10. This might be the last play or one after this. Just hit a knee and get down. All right. Winding the clock. Yeah, there'll have to be one more play. Now snap the ball one more time. Lebanon is co-champions along with Xenia with a 3-1 mark and a 6-4 overall record. In the worst field conditions I've seen in a number of years. Good thing there's not another game on this field. I mean, I don't know how they play on it. Wow. Awful out there. There's the long count, the snap, the touch knee. This baby's over. And the season, 2006 season is over. And they're after Coach Lamb right now. Oh, they let him go. I thought they was going to nail him right there.
He's going to congratulate Tim Lewis.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, a disappointing night for the Miamisburg. They come into this game on a 3-game winning streak, and they've been playing very well. They, I'm sure, come down here thinking, hey, we're going to have part of that championship, but not tonight. The first turnover, and that set the tone of the game. 5 more after that, and the Warriors win it 12-0 over the Miamisburg Vikings. And you're going to see a lot of a mud show out there. Todd's down there on the side, but Marty, wrap us a few commercials here, and then we'll get the stats while they're ending up here.
I want to remind you today's game is being brought to you by LCNB and Dakin Insurance, teaming up to accomplish more by RE/MAX Results Plus Realty, RE/MAX above the crowd, by Bryan's Family Pharmacy, reminding you pharmacies are not all the same. Hinkle Schiller Realtors, your home team in real estate, and by People's Community Bank, we want to be your bank. Our thanks also to Community Dental Care, Bob Pulte Chevrolet, Walt Luigi Tire, Debbie Collins State Farm Insurance, Liberty Tax Service, Image Detailing, and Arts Equipment Rental for making tonight's broadcast possible. Let the celebration begin.
All right, some quick time stats here for Miamisburg Vikings. Had 116 total yards of offense. They carried the ball a total of 32 times for 83 yards. They were 4 for 12 in the air for 33 yards. Now for your Lebanon Warriors, 195 yards. Sean Addison was 1 for 2 passing for 26 yards and a touchdown pass. That 26-yard completion was to Joe Overby, and again, that was for a touchdown. Lebanon carried the ball 47 times for 169 yards on the ground. Sean carried it 25 for 90 yards. Nate Woods 14 for 36. Randy Keller 3 for 39 yards. Zach Sneak came in and carried 4 times for 3 yards. And Joe Overby 1 time for 1 yard. Again, the only completion on the night for Sean was a 26-yard touchdown pass. Joe Overby, Lebanon Warriors win 12-0.
Well, boy, they're celebrating out there tonight, and they should. This team come up there and had a little lull in their season early, and boy, they got a picture of that. The whole team's coming across, sliding right across, and all the seniors together. Yeah. Oh, what a great thing! What a great celebration! I tell you, every youngster in the world should have the opportunity to do something like this. To celebrate a championship and just come out. Here they come over in front of the stands. I don't know who's who. You can't tell who's who because of the numbers. If I was the cheerleaders with those little nice uniforms, I would stay out of the road if I were them. And the coaches, have they gone down yet? Sean Lamb must have threatened some of them. Yeah, boy, that's a celebration at its best. Well, Marty, you're looking at the 2006 co-champs of the GWOC South in its inaugural year. Things couldn't be better out there for us right now. And the Warriors, and Sean's going to take them out for a little huddle, going to talk to them a little bit. And so we're going to wrap this thing up and put her to bed.
Once again, the Lebanon Warriors victorious here tonight, co-champs of the GWOC South Division with Xenia, with a 12-0 win over the Miamisburg Vikings tonight. And so for Tom Russell, Jim Vandegrift, Spence Cropper, this is Mart Eggleston saying we'll be back with you December the 1st.
I hope Todd got a picture of that.
He did.
That was Coach Lamb taking a dive in the mud out there.
All right. And I'm sure he don't mind at all.
Not at all.
And so there runs the victorious team off the field. And so we'll be back with you December 1st with basketball. But for right now, let's just enjoy as we go off air football. Until we talk to you in basketball season, continue to show your Warrior pride.